I am used to like, actually this is really weird. It's just the time is 10:17. Oh no, that's not, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. I was counting something wrong. But yeah, what's up, Miss K-pop? Hey girl. Um, hold, I'm gonna tell you a weird little story real quick. One sec. One second. Okay, let's see if that, maybe I need to have it on this. Okay. Pretty in pink. Oh my goodness. How are you? I haven't seen you in a little bit. I mean, maybe even in the chat. Sometimes I don't always see everybody. But how's it been? Good to see you. Oh, I forgot. I know what I need to do. Sorry. I always think I set up everything and then I don't. I want to make sure this is on. And that's like that in case I need to do something. There we go. Okay, so it was really weird, guys. Chrissy, hi girly. Oh my goodness. So it was, okay, so you know those 1s and 4s I was seeing like everywhere too, right? Remember the apple thing? And I told you guys like all the weights of the individual apples me and Noah picked were like 144 and 114 and just stuff like that. And then I and then I looked up what 1s and 4s together meant with like angel numbers. And then I screenshotted it and the time added up to like 14 and my phone percentage added up to 14 and weird stuff like that. And remember, it was about like putting like kind of like thoughts and stuff like into action, you know? And well, anyways, and so it's what I've been doing a lot of lately, right? Like I feel like I've really been like stepping up stuff. And so anyways, it was really weird because right before I got on my live, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking at some comment on one of my shorts or something. And I was like, well, that's weird. It had 14 likes and 14 comments. And I was like, whoa, weird. There's another 1, 4, and 1, 4. Because, I mean, ever since I started seeing the 1s and the 4s, it's really been about like, just really like going for stuff more, right? In regards to YouTube, especially and everything. And so I screenshotted that, and I'm not kidding. Like, I'll have to, maybe I'll put it on a post again because it's really weird. The time was 10:03, which makes 4, right? The 1 and the 3 make 4. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, what about the phone percentage? Wouldn't that be weird if it added up to 1? And then there you go, you have the 1, 4 again. The phone percentage was 91. You add those together, it's 10, which is 1. Like, what the frick is up with all the 1s and the 4s? Isn't that crazy? I was like, literally, really? I'm like, that'd be so weird. And then they literally added up to 14 again. Come on. Like, it's so weird. And, yeah, I just feel like there's major, like, things being, like, divinely, like, guided and happening and orchestrated and everything right now. It's pretty crazy. Look at the cup I'm using. My mug. It was orange juice and it's almost all gone. I'm so sad. I have a Gatorade in the freezer. I figured drink something else besides more Red Bull. But this is the cute mug that K-pop got me with some other cat stuff. It's got all these like cat poses and things cats do. Look. And it says stuff like, my number, or what, you're my favorite human, and I'm scared, and like, I don't know, just all these like cat poses they make and like what they mean. Isn't it so cute? I love it. I'm really thirsty. My 3 hours off went like that. I did not get to play with Noah. All we did was I made dinner, we ate, we walked over to the gas station because we're carless right now. And it was really cool though. It's such a small town. This is how small of a town it is. So my neighbor was also over at the gas station. And so we were outside talking, and I was telling him how, oh, he asked if I had some rubbing alcohol he could borrow. And I was like, oh, no, I don't. And I was like, I almost asked you last night if we could borrow some toilet paper because we were out of toilet paper and I couldn't go to the store because my car isn't starting right now. And so, anyways, he's like, oh, yeah, I would have, or whatever. I'm like, yeah. And like, we totally used every bit of paper we had in the house, like all the paper towels, like everything I had, napkins. I didn't flush them, but we used like everything. We were down to like, we have nothing. And I'm like, well, I bet the gas station has at least toilet paper or something there we can buy. And the gas station owner lady, she came out when I was saying that, and she's like, you need toilet paper? It's like, hold on. She went and she got me this huge freaking roll. And it's actually decent. It's like their bathroom toilet paper, and she gave it to me. See, the universe is taking care of me. But it was like this huge freaking roll. I didn't even know gas station rolls came that big. It was huge. I told Noah it's going to last us like the rest of the year. And it's actually soft and decent. It's not even like, I don't know, like normal gas station toilet paper. Like, I was like, oh, dude, look at that. Okay, let me read what you guys are writing. My eyes, I took a shower too. I did that too. Because I needed to and to like wake up. But my eyes are already like, oh, you've been looking at this phone a long time. So if I'm like, what in the frick does that say? Super nuts? Crystal, what the frick? Okay, let me rewind real quick and see what's going on here. Okay. La 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 la. Okay, there's my K-pop. K-pop, by the way, guys, is Ashes to Stardust. That's K-pop these days. Hello, Nato, Crystal Drizzle, Moto. Oh, is that like the phone? Hello, Moto. Yes. Oh my gosh. Like, do all Androids do that? Or what? Everybody know that has an Android phone. It rings that way. Hello, Moto. Moto was Noah's really good Roblox friend for a long time that he's sad about because they're not friends on there anymore. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I've come in earlier to say hey. Oh, you came in earlier to say hey, and dang it, I didn't see you, girl. Frick. I was just watching your live from earlier. Oh, were you? Cool. You're gonna get so sick of me, guys. Please don't put like hide all not interested. Just if you see me like popping up all over your YouTube, just like scroll past it. Don't put not interested or hide all from Kathleen Diane. That looks really bad to YouTube. So don't do that, okay? Just scroll on past. Okay. OMG, you look so pretty as always. You're crazy, girl. I feel like I look really tired. Thank you, though. You're sweet. I can't even read. Yahi number... Wait, what? Yes, the ones and fours. So I can't read. Whoa, it's still going. Yes, it's crazy. Crazy. It's like non-stop still, girl. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anchor. Thank her. Hi. Hello. Welcome. Okay, let me get caught up, guys. What in the actual super nuts? But why? I love angel numbers showing up, totally guiding the kitties. Aw, furry friends. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, the cup. Okay, that makes sense now. I wish I was in a small town. Yeah, you gotta come up here, girl. K-pop's always telling me about guy stuff, and like I'm like I just don't know what kind of guys you guys are all like around. Like I don't know, the stuff you talk about like it's rare. I'm like that's how like almost everybody is around here. That's why I'm so picky. I'm not used to like bad guys. It's like they're all good guys, but I want like the best. Okay, let's see. Used coffee filters before. Yeah, I was using everything. There was like an old dryer sheet. I was like, That's the next thing we have, taking the old dryer sheets out of the freaking garbage. Okay. Oh my gosh. Where are you from? Northern California. I'm almost caught up, guys. 1 second. You just aged yourself? What did you say? Mahu. What? I don't understand things tonight, I swear. Oh, well. Okay. Officer Taylor. Ooh, are you a police officer? That's cool if you are. Wouldn't that be cool? Officer Taylor. It's so fun when I used to Instacart and DoorDash back in the days. It was so fun when I'd have to deliver like alcohol to a police officer and they'd open the door like in their uniform and I'd be like, sir, can I see your ID? It was so fun. And I'd have to check it over and scan it. There you go. Have a good night, sir. Man, yeah, later I'll go put some eye drops in because I'm like, I really can't. Yes? Either you guys got weird names or I can't read tonight. I don't know. Okay. You never got to ask your question? Aww. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay, let's go, guys. One more sip of orange juice, and we're going to start with K-pop's reading, okay? She did do a $20 donation, or she's going to. So we're going to do her reading, okay? And then if somebody else donates, we'll do theirs. But if not, we'll do free readings. And there's lots of free readings these days, guys, because pretty much if you hang out, you'll probably get one. Because I'm doing them really short, really little like 1, 2, 3 cards, but very simple, very short. And I've been sticking to it. So we'll get a lot of free readings, okay? And then Noah's going to pop in randomly. He wants to say hey for a few. He wasn't ready when I started, but he's going to pop in a little bit and say hey to you guys too. So my orange juice is almost gone. I'm so sad. Okay. You scared? Oh yeah, I was going to read for you. I had you on the list too, crazy girl. And there's Dill. Oh my goodness. Trevor. Your face here. Oh my god. Thank you. Okie dokie. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's roll. So Miss K-pop girl, I should have done it where you could have come on with me, huh? And I don't think once I start it, I don't think I can do that. So I'll have to check someday, like do a little test live and see if I can change it when I'm already on, but I don't think so. So, okay. I have the cards I'm going to read from right now. I have my Heaven and Earth Tarot that Juanson gave me. I was looking for my freaking Egyptian God cards, K-pop. I bet they're under this one pile of stuff that I'm not going to show you guys. I'm pretty sure. It's from like when I went on the trip, I threw everything in a pile, like, because I was like looking for stuff, and I think it's in there because it's not anywhere else. But I have my these gold cards. Remember these guys? Kind of cool looking, huh? My gold and black cards. That was the first deck I ever bought for myself. Yep, pretty cool. And I've always connected with them really good. And then I have my little golden Lenormand ones here. So anyways, that's what we'll probably read from right now. Got a little color scheme going. All right. Okay, let's, oopsie. There we go. Okay, let's see. So Watson's back. I hear Egyptian God cards and I get flashbacks of my card gaming days with Yu-Gi-Oh! How did I know how to say that but not know what it is? I don't even know. Yu-Gi-Oh! What's Yu-Gi-Oh? I know I've heard of that. Look at the comments. I can see suddenly. Why? It was like really blurry a few minutes ago and now it's like pretty clear. Maybe I was too close. I just need to back up. There we go. Anyways, guys. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Money. No, I still can't read. 5 inches versus 9 inches, what you taking? Okay. I'll let the people in the chat answer that one, okay? I'm busy doing readings, but you guys can talk amongst each other. Okay. Alrighty, hold on, I'm trying. Where's K-pop? Where's your question? Did I overlook it, girly? Oh, Jalissa! Heck yeah! Yes, look at this. Your name is up there in the corner. And then also, I kept you on your own special page like this, so I wouldn't ever forget you until you came in. Even if it was like months later, I'd be like, don't worry, Jalissa. VIP right there, okay? Yeah. Yeah. K-pop. I wonder if K-pop minds if I do Jalissa first. Do you mind, K-pop, if I do Jalissa first? Because Jalissa's is like a smaller one. Can I do hers first? It'll just be kind of smaller, and then I'll go with yours. I did put her VIP the other day. But then I did already say I was gonna do yours. So channel messages from Kai. Hi, Devin. I bet you're only in your 40s. Yep, I am 48. Amanda, hi. Amanda Dawn, that's really pretty. I like that name. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome. Oh yeah, what? I only have a couple likes. You guys need to like my live. You don't even have to go out of it. Just like push the little thumbs up button because there's like more people watching than likes. You guys gotta like it when you come in, okay? I forget too when I go on lives or leave. I'm just kidding. Someone's like, I'll just leave. And do her first? Okay, yeah, because hers is a little one, and I did say like VIP the other day, like, when I see you, whatever. Okay, thank you, K-pop girl. Thank you very much. Okay, Jalissa, yeah, let's go for it. Okay, let's see. So Jalissa, oh, you already put your question. Good. Get you off of there. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so Jalissa, which is such a pretty name, said, I work temp to hire for Publix warehouse and want to know will I get hired with a permanent position. Okay, very cool. Let's see. I'm going to use these ones, my gold ones. Okay, let's see. This is for Jalissa, okay? So she's working at a Publix warehouse. She's working temp to hire like that. People that have done that around here at one. So she's working like that right now. She's wanting to know if she's going to get on permanently. She's going to get on permanently. Hold on. She's going to get on permanently. Jalissa. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Is she gonna get offered the permanent thing? Okay, let me show you the cards I got, and then I'll tell you what I hear and feel, okay? Let me get one card from my other deck, too. Well, a one. I'm such a liar. I keep getting this magician thing. Okay. I don't feel like it's so straightforward, so let me just show you everything and we'll see what comes out, okay? Okay, so first card out And I was just asking, are you going to get hired on, like permanent, right? And first card out was this Seven of Wands, okay? And then Ace of Pentacles. What is all that brightness? Whatever. Ace of Pentacles. And then Five of Swords. I don't know what the color is. What is that color? Is it the phone reflecting back? Anyways, Five of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Magician. Ace of Swords. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. And then from the other deck, the first one out was what? Oh, the first one out was Chariot. Then what did I have next? Oh, and then I had the Two of Wands, the Tower. Oh, no, I had the Tower first, and then the Two of Wands, and then the Magician, okay? Okay. What I'm kind of feeling, like I kind of felt the first time and this with the second deck too, is I kind of felt like it didn't jump in to say, yes, you would get it, or no, you wouldn't. I kind of saw more like something kind of happening or going on, and you kind of like looking at things and you making a decision between two things, like it ending up being like we're like the ball's in your court, where you like make a decision. You're the one that gets to say or something. And then you end up having what you want, okay? With both times. It's kind of giving me, like, I feel like hold on. Okay. I got Death card too, okay? Okay. And Justice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like, not that you're not going to get offered it. I just kind of feel like it's going to come to a point where you end up making a choice. Like, like, is this what I really want to do? But what? Is this what I really want to do? Or do I want to, like, do I want to stay here and keep doing this? Thank you for that. Very sweet. Thank you for that. Aw. Aw, thank you guys. Where's, hold on. That's very nice. And I can't read tonight or say people's names tonight, I swear. And Kika and Kita. There we go. Thank you. Okay, hold on, Angelissa. Just look at it, okay? It kind of looks like you're dealing with something here, right? And see this, like, Ace of Pentacles, like, well, how about this new thing? See, it also doesn't necessarily mean like a whole new job somewhere. It could be like a different type of position. See, because this is coming to mind too. When I first read your question, it reminded me of this one factory, I forgot what it's called, around here, that a lot of people worked at a little while back. My daughter, my son's friends, like everybody seemed to work at. I forgot what it's called, but it was some clothing factory thing, something. And anyways, I remember my daughter, like, she was thinking to stop working there, and they switched her to something else, and she totally loved it or something. And it just, I don't know, it just kind of came to my mind when I was reading your question and everything too. And I could see, like, something kind of, going on that you're dealing with. And then there's something like new with the Ace of Pentacles, something completely different, or maybe something different within that same place. And you're like, do I want to keep doing this, or do I want to kind of be done with that? Okay. And you getting to this point where you're kind of in the position where you make a decision. You choose one or the other. And like the ball's in your court, like the wand here, whatever, is in your hands, right? Like you're the one that has the power. You're the one that decides. You're the one with the power. Ace of Swords. It's your decision. Okay. And then the Page of Swords, it's like the pages, especially before the King of Pentacles, it's like, it's kind of like a different, I feel like a different like outlook or perspective on like what you would be doing. Thank you again for the star. Thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. And I remember, what you guys are doing and everything. And when I get to the free readings, believe me, I remember, okay? So one second, guys. But a different kind of like outlook or perspective on what's going to get you what you really want, or what do you really want to have, okay? And then with those other cards, the Chariot was first. It's like something going on, like movement with something happening, right? Like you're going along, dun, 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 dun. And then it was like Tower, something happens, right? And something happens, and then here you are again looking forward in the future, and you got one on one side, one on the other, like the ball's in your freaking court too, right? The ball's in your hand, the ball's in your court, and the Magician again. See, so I really feel that. And I was really trying to ask, like, is she at least going to be offered this permanent position? Page of Swords again. And the Seven of Swords. There's so many swords. And the Emperor. Just please answer, is she going to get offered that at least? Okay, I'm like, is she gonna get offered it at least? And I got this card, and I hear like, quit stressing over it. Like, to me, not even to you. Like, why are you like stressing over this? Quit asking, like, like quit stressing over it. And I'm like, but. And it's like the Fool. Like, just relax. Just go along with it. Okay. I don't know why, but I've tried very hard, and it's not wanting to tell me if you're definitely going to get offered that position. I've tried very hard. And when it's showing me that, not showing me, and it tells me, quit stressing over that point, just relax, go with what happens, then I feel like I have to kind of like stop asking that specific question, okay? But these other cards I got here, I got the Page of Swords again, that it's like a new thought or new perspective on like what you really want, okay? And then Seven of Swords here, it's like you deciding. It's almost like that Five of Swords or whatever on the other card, like, do I want to stay in that, or do I want to head over this way, okay? And you being the Emperor, you being the one with the power again, okay? All three decks are kind of, four decks, whatever, I guess now, well, three are kind of saying the same thing. So I have to say that I don't think it's going to answer your exact question, but okay, let me ask one more thing. How is it going to turn out, whatever happens? I'm going to cut this right here. Queen of Cups, okay? You're going to end up feeling good, okay? So don't stress about it. For some reason, we don't get to know. Sometimes if we know certain things, we're going to act or do something a certain way. I mean, if you heard, no, you're not getting offered it, you might be like, well, forget them then. I'll just find something else. But then maybe there's some reason why you're supposed to stay there, so you can't hear that yet, Or maybe it's like, yeah, you're definitely going to get it, but you're not supposed to feel that either for some reason, okay? It's just clear to me that I don't think you're really supposed to know that, at least not right at this point. But things are going to turn out good. You're going to end up feeling good. And I'm pretty dang sure you're going to get to this point where whether it's that and another work somewhere else or another type of something within that same place, I feel like you're going to end up, or I don't know, hold on. Okay. I was thinking, I had this thought that maybe the decision you make is even, do you want to stay there? Maybe you're offered it and you decide, do I want to stay here or do I want to do something else? And I said, ooh, is it that? And I get the Three of Wands, okay? And you know what I heard? I heard, that's another option. That's another possibility. Remember we had the Two of Wands? And then it's like, maybe that's a third option. So it's like, it's being very like, you don't get to know, and there's probably a reason for it. But just know you are going to be the one that ends up like kind of choosing or deciding something, okay? The ball's going to end up being in your court, and you're going to turn out like feeling really good, like what you want to feel. And that King of Pentacles, remember, having what you need, okay? So, I'm sorry, that didn't say exactly what we were looking for, but hopefully that helps some. Okay, let me read the chat and see if you've written anything, okay? It does make sense, okay. I'm going to get a message through Discord in a few minutes. Okay. Wait, are you talking to me? Da, 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 da. Oh, are you? You're interested in another position with them? Oh, very cool. Thank you. I love when I hear that stuff because I think I'm going crazy half the time. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me or something. But it's like when I use different decks and they're all like saying the same kind of thing, like it's like, okay, I feel like that's really the message. But when I don't know anything about it, it makes it kind of like, hopefully, that makes sense. So it's really amazing to hear that. So yeah, very cool. I think you're going to end up getting to, choose something yourself then, which is awesome. Okay. Yay. Thank you, Jalissa. You're very welcome. Oh, I see. Do I read it out loud? Watson? I tend to read messages that pop up there out loud. Can I read it on my YouTube live? I'm just kidding, Watson. I'm not gonna. It's just I wanted his address stuff earlier, or PO box, whatever, for if I ever wanted to send something. Okay. Okay, so listen, guys. I can't say people's names right tonight. I'm gonna write down a couple names. I'm not going to make a big list for free readings, but I'm going to write down a couple names, okay? I had I had wanted to read for Chrissy earlier and didn't get to. I keep having her come in. I keep not getting to read for her, okay? So I have to do K-pop first, okay? She's sending $20. It's a paid reading, and it's very late where she's at. And I need to make sure I get hers done right now, okay? And she already let Jalissa go first, so I'm going to do K-pop right now. And it's a $20 one, so it's a little bit long. And Kita, yes, I see you, and, hold on. Okay, so I have, hold on. Everything's popping up tonight. Okay, so I have Chrissy for a free one, and I'm going to do Ankita for a free one after that. Chrissy and Kita, know that my free ones these days are a lot shorter than I had been doing them, okay? I was basically doing them like kind of like a spark read or whatever, or even longer, I swear. But all I'm basically doing these days is I'm doing the free readings, and they're very short. Once I saw me do them short earlier. I just do 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 cards, but it's so fast, and I actually stuck to it, and it actually felt good to me for free reading, because it's like, dude, I get to go through them. And if somebody wants to go further or know more, then they can donate, because donations are now my sole method of survival. So it's extra important for me these days. Okay. So like I gotta do it that way. And then readings in general, what did I do? I'm a dork. Hold on. My pinned comment is not what it was supposed to be. I'm such a dork. Ugh. Can somebody write this for me? Who cares? Well, yeah, somebody write this for me real quick. I can't write anything on this phone, and I don't actually have my laptops. It's not where I can get to it good and do stuff. Can somebody just write something like $15 paid readings, or I don't know how you say it. You guys are better than me. Something like $15 free readings, or or stay close for whatever. For a free reading. I don't know, however you guys want to word it. Because basically, when I'm not having donations, I'm doing those little bitty free reads. But if you want to do a donation and guarantee a reading, they're $15. I'm not really doing Spark and Mystical Insights anymore. It's just like $15 readings, because that's pretty much, they all blended together anyways before. But if somebody donates less, it's okay. If they donate $2, it's okay. I'll just pull a couple cards real quick. I'll just read accordingly. So it just makes it simple for me. But maybe somebody can write something like that. And maybe, pretty please, if somebody could put PayPal. Do you remember my PayPal by now, guys? PayPal is just the @ Kathleen Diane YT. And Cash App is $ Kathleen Diane YT. 15 paid readings for in-depth readings via her PayPal, or wait for the possibility of a free reading. Close. That's pretty good. I guess I could leave it like that for the night. That's pretty darn good. We'll go with that for the night. I'm not going to be on super long tonight. Oh, wait. Hold on. Once. Under 15, fine too. I just read accordingly. Cash App that. PayPal that. Please like. That works. Okay, I'm going to go with that one, okay? Oh, wait, here comes Chrissy trying to do it too. I feel so funny. I feel like my kids are they're all coloring a picture, and it's like, not that you guys are asking, but I hate it when the kids are always like, which one's best, Mama? And I'm like, they're both the same. I like them both the same. Let's see. Oh, and Kita, you guys are all trying. This is amazing. $15 paid readings gets priority and detail. A lower donation is also allowed. Time details will be adjusted accordingly. Hang out for free ones. That's really good too. You guys are all so cool. I love it. Okay, we'll go ahead and go with Watson's just because we do have the Cash App and PayPal address in there, okay? That's awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you. Okay, so the only people I wrote down for sure the free readings after K-pop are Chrissy and Kita, okay? And yes, I'm going to do quite a few of them, so just hang out with me or come back in just a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I'll get you, okay? All right, let's put these away. And K-pop, did you say channel messages from Kai? Is that what you said, girl? My orange juice. ASMR swallowing sounds. Okay, don't forget, I have a Gatorade in the freezer in this little fridge here, and I don't want it to completely freeze. I just wanted it really cold. What am I doing to my cards? Oh my gosh, how do they get all backwards sometimes? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Beautiful. Are you guys excited? Me and Chrissy are going to do a live Thursday all about dreams. This Thursday. So like in 2 days. In the nighttime, a little earlier than this, around 7 p.m. Pacific, talking about dreams. It'll be really cool. I'll probably do a little bit of tarot afterwards. And then Saturday, K-pop and I are she's going to be on split screen with me the whole time doing tarot readings with me. And she's never read with me on a live. She's like done her, intuitive thoughts and stuff with me, but she's never read from a deck of cards with me. And she's got this beautiful cat deck you guys are going to go crazy over. So she's going to do that with me Saturday. We were supposed to do it Sunday, but I was working on the car all day. Then it broke again the next day. I got my starter, though, today. So we'll see if I can put it in tomorrow. I'm going to do it myself. When I was like 18, I took a starter out of my car waiting for my dad because he took too long. And I'm like, here's the old one. Can you just put the new one in for me? He's like, alrighty. So I think he can do it. So I'm going to try tomorrow. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. I've been doing this for some time. He's like, this ain't my first rodeo. Moonflag. Cool, cool. Good to see you. You've got to make a mentally handicapped emo. Oh, very cool, cool. Wait, I'm so confused. No, it's Thursday. I think it's Thursday, Chrissy, right? Or did I say Wednesday? Maybe it's Wednesday, frick. Can somebody check my YouTube on my lives and see when the Dream Live with Chrissy is scheduled? So a lot of you guys are already in the next day. Is it for Wednesday or Thursday? Can somebody check that? It doesn't matter to me. I just need to know which day. So I tell you guys the right thing. Victor. Da, 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 da. Ooh, is it a cool song? Very cool. How old is you? 79? No, I am 48. 48. Great legend. Dun, 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 dun. Thursday. Okay, cool. Good. I was hoping so. I was like, what's up with me and scheduling? Oh, Noah, come in. You actually literally came right when we're starting K-pop's reading. So that's kind of perfect, huh?
Isn't that perfect?
Isn't it? I know. Look, I even got this camping toilet ready for you to sit on here.
Huh?
What have you got?
The Skittles.
Skittles gummies.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Want any?
I do. I'll eat one while you're talking.
Yeah.
Let me scoot over. Which cards do you want to read from? So Noah's going to read a couple cards for K-pop first, okay?
Uh-huh.
So guess what K-pop's new name is?
What?
Ashes to Stardust. Isn't that cool? Wait, you got to come in. You got to be in.
Do you have any nicknames for that name yet?
Oh, I guess I'm going to call her Ashes.
All right, I'll call her Ashes as well.
That's kind of cool, huh?
Huh?
It's like cooler than... Let's see. I guess you're stuck, so let me scoot this over.
I'm not stuck.
You just see Noah's shadow. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Wave. Say hi. Other hand. Say hi. Other hand.
No.
Do your other hand. It'd be cool. Because it'll look right there. Do your other hand.
Look. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. You're right. Do that one then.
Okay. Yep.
Shadow Noah. This is my, what's it called? What's his friends called that aren't real or supposedly aren't real? Imaginary friend. Okay, you ready? I told them about the cool roll of toilet paper we got at the gas station.
Oh, yeah.
Huge. Okay, so, scoot over. Can you scoot over a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. So, a little bit more. There we go. Noah got his hair cut, by the way.
I do have a little bit of a thing on
Issue
this side.
on the side. So, when he takes showers, so he's left-handed, right? He's left-handed, and like he so when he takes showers, when I used to help him with his hair in the shower, I'd always just get this one side, right? And like I'd kind of spray water on the other side because I couldn't see the other side. And then he has been doing his own showers forever. Okay, and he's left-handed, so he really like scrubs that side, and the other side, I don't know what happens. but his hair has been really long. And when we, it's okay to say this, right? Because you're the one that brought it up. Okay. And so when we got his haircut the other day, I was like, oh, we weren't getting the shampoo. I'm going to cry. We weren't getting the shampoo and the conditioner off the side good, like for who knows how long, because neither one of us was really doing much on that side. And it had a whole bunch like built up. It was so bad. And the lady was so nice. She didn't say anything. And I'm like, oh no, that is not good. So anyways, I'm like, we got to fix this. So I scrubbed it like off and it took like a bunch of his hair off. I'm a great mom, I promise. Am I okay? Like, okay, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so his hair on that side has some little spots where like I rubbed all the hair off because I was like, gotta get this off, gotta get it clean over there. We weren't getting it clean. But now we know it's almost all the way fixed.
And I probably don't want to show that side, even though it's probably
It's
almost
looking
finished,
a lot better.
but-
Yeah, it's
but-
almost perfect.
I still don't want to really show that side that much, and that's why I'm just showing my shadow.
you could be in it. It's
Okay.
just missing some hair there because I like rubbed it off trying to fix it, and so now we like they can see it.
Oh no! And I was like doing this. And,
Like, this is how it's supposed to
No,
look.
no.
No, I'm so that he actually
Oh.
has hair. Oops. I guess we could have fixed her hair.
No, don't show the other side. No.
You showed it.
Yeah, because I was like this, but like a little bit more like. I was like.
I told him it'll grow back in probably a couple of weeks or a month or so.
And how many days do you think is left?
Like 25.
And
And
25 days of just hiding in my bedroom.
you're
till-
not
till
hiding in
my
your
hair-
bedroom. I don't care. When he went with his dad, though, I was like, yeah, you might want to put
What's
a
that
hat on
painting?
him. Huh?
Oh.
It's a painting that the other neighbor guy gave me.
Oh yes, the
Mhm.
paint.
Yeah. Very cool, huh?
Huh.
I like it. Okay, sit down. Let's do K-Pop's reading. Let's read the chat. We're just sitting here. Let's see what people said.
I mean,
They said, what is wrong with his hair? I'm just kidding. What's
I-
wrong with his head? Okay, let's see.
It's Thursday.
Hold on. Yay, Noah. Chrissy said, tell Noah I'm so happy to see him. K-Pop said, or Ashes. Okay. Matt, Air Force Matt said, hey, what's up? Noah's going to read. That looks cool. Noah's shadow. I thought they were talking. Nice haircut. Cute boy. You're a pretty lady. Oh, thank you.
And the brain rot one, I don't know what.
Umber. Hi. Cappuccino ballerina.
Yeah, that's the L.
I don't know. I can't say names very good either.
Elnar or Elnar.
You sound like me trying to do
Thanato.
names. Yeah.
Elnar Thanato 1932.
That sounds exactly how I say them.
Saying the
Cappuccino ballerina.
which is a brain rot name that I know of.
You know what that means?
It's like a brain rot thing. I don't really like it. I don't really like what brain rot or. I mean, brain rot is okay.
What is brain rot?
Brain rot is. God.
Okay, it's okay.
I don't really like to watch brain rot, but I guess I can show you a few pictures of like, you know.
Maybe
like,
later. Okay.
I don't
Let's
know.
do this because people are
Okay.
waiting for their free readings and they
Yes.
gotta do K-pops first.
Okay.
Thank you. You're very nice, Matt. Thank you. And Chrissy said you're setting a new hairstyle with your hair.
Oh.
Everybody's going to start like doing, it's going to be the new trend. Hashtag don't rinse out the right side of your head. Challenge.
Remember wrestling when I said those one like strap-on things were like trending?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we talk so much, but
Yes.
but I had these really cool shoe covers for wrestling because you don't wear your wrestling shoes out on the street because then you touch the mat, blah, blah, blah. And anyways, there were these really cool ones we had forever, but they were hard to put on and take off. So I bought these like little cheap ones that are kind of like, they felt like little plastic cheap garbage bags and you just slide them right over your shoe. It was real easy. And he's just like walking them. He's like, I understand these plastic shoe covers are trending and all, but or trending in the wrestling community and all, or something like that. It's like, but I really like the others we had, and it was just cute how he said it. I understand they're trending and all, but okay. K-pop said, Noah, listen, mister. I got scared as a child with a bowl haircut by my mom. I'd 1,000% rather have your hair than the bowl my mom gave me. Consider yourself lucky. It's for a lot of people. It's just a straight cut around, and it's really kind of floppy everywhere. It looks kind of weird. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like someday. His hair actually looks really neat when I fix it. When it's short like this, it looks really nice. But we didn't brush it today. So it's kind of sticking up, but it actually looks really nice when I do it. One of these days I'll brush his hair before he gets on, and you guys will see, like, it's like, oh man, it actually looks really good. Okay, here we go. School picture day, and I cried. Oh, poor girl. I like you and your son's conversations. They are so cute and funny. Oh, thank you. He's like me. Like, he thinks the same things, and we talk, like, way too much, I swear. I tell you, he needs to get his own YouTube going. Okay.
I don't know.
You will.
I need to.
Read for K-pop?
Or no, I was doing good with my anger thing, but I need to, but I kind of stop doing it. So I need to get back more. Stop
before you do your channel?
Being angry and stuff, but before
he
before I can start my channel.
Yeah, it's because he wants to do on gaming. Well, you can edit parts out, I guess.
Yeah, but that takes a lot of time.
It does take a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah, he wants to do gaming stuff, but you've seen him. He has, like, he gets really upset at certain things on there, and he wants to, like, get that better under control, so he's not having to, like, edit everything out. People's kids are like, I'm just watching this little boy play. Not little boy, sorry. It's this young man playing video games, and someone's like, oh, okay, that should be good. It's like beep, beep, beep. Okay, let's read for K-pop. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. You're gonna use these cards, okay? Dun dun dun. She wants channel messages from Kai.
Huh?
I'm going to do it too in a minute, but we're going to start with Noah. Scoot over. Be in the picture. Come on.
I don't want to.
Be in the picture. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, you know Kai, the guy that she is, like, connected to and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, but they haven't been in contact in a long time and stuff. And anyways, I guess you don't have to know the whole story, but she's wanting to know, like, any, like, messages or things from him, like he might be feeling or going through or anything like that, okay? Because she hasn't heard from him in a long time, okay?
Uh-huh.
So you want me to spread them out like you like me to do?
Yeah.
What happened to this?
What?
There we go. Nothing. It paused. Okay, ready? Okay, I'll shuffle them. This channel messages from Kai. How many are you going to grab?
Mm-hmm.
Like 3?
3.
Okay. He likes them spread out, and then he likes to pick them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it. When you're done eating your finger, go for it.
Now, it's not...
It's really cool. I like that he bites his fingernails. I haven't had to cut his fingernails in so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't like when you cut my fingernails.
I know.
It hurts.
Sorry. I only cut you like once.
Yeah,
okay.
You only cut my fingernails like once or twice or something.
Okay, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, focus is messages from Kai for K-pop. And you can pull them all out if you want, like all 3 of them or something, and then, or however you want to.
I'll just save this right here.
Okay.
Oh. One more on that one. I'm like, do that while we're trying to turn around the art. So.
Oh my gosh.
Here.
Okay.
And then finally.
Okay.
They all look royal. They all look like like they all have somewhat of crowns. And the middle one has like a sort of crown.
Want to show them?
Uh-huh. So the first one we have is the Empress. My hands are shaking. It's from playing video games and like beating people in like other games and Roblox and that are very, very hard to win the round as a killer. We have, I'm reading this backwards. The Hierophant. I don't know how to say it.
That's perfect.
Going to hold my hand. Think you could hold my hand? My hand is very, very shaky. Oh my god.
We're having trouble here.
I think your arms are more shaky than mine.
Okay.
Alright, we have Page of Pentacles.
Fun tell. Very cool.
Thanks for the encouragement by shaking the whole screen.
Okay.
And finally now I don't have that much.
He's a little nervous.
Okay, wait, yeah, Page of Pentacles.
Okay.
Oh.
So, here.
Okay. They're all, of course, that, and that crown. They're all very royal. So, I see the love heart right there. Love. And then people are looking up to you. And then we'll just get rid of them.
Get rid of the third card? We just don't need that one. What?
Okay, I'm seeing something with this. Though I don't know what.
I don't know.
Help me with your shaking
Help
hands.
you?
Yeah, with your shaking hands.
What does it look like he thinks about that or something?
I don't know. He's looking away from it. At the flowers.
You know what I kind of feel about it and stuff, and just knowing the thing a little bit?
What?
Like, okay, so this is like K-pop maybe.
Uh-huh.
The Empress is like maybe K-pop, and she's looking at the heart, right? Like the love. She's looking at like the love. Like you said you saw the heart, her looking at the heart.
And he's looking away from power?
Huh?
He's looking away from power or like the...
He's looking away from something, huh? Like he's maybe distracted by the flowers, like you said?
Yeah.
So maybe this is like the connection with her, and he's not
And what about this
exactly looking at it right now. He's kind of distracted by some things.
What about this one?
But you said, Noah, that these are looking at her, right?
Yes.
So maybe, so this Hierophant thing has to do with like bigger stuff, like divine stuff and everything, like the universe, like overall big, greater stuff. So maybe like in life, he's not really looking at that connection right now, like not focused on it because he's distracted by stuff. But in like the real like divine grand scheme of things way, he hasn't maybe taken his eyes off of her. Something like that maybe. I don't know. You kind of saw those things. I just kind of put it together. Yeah. Does that sound kind of right?
It does sound right.
Very cool. Okay. Thank you.
I've been fighting the urge to talk about comments.
What are the comments?
Ew.
Huh? Which one? The only ancestor everyone on Earth shares is African and which one? That one? Guys, how are you?
That?
Can I get a shout out? Alpha Cure what? Dad?
Alpha Cure
Alpha
Dad.
Cure Dad. Do you know who that is? You say it like boom.
What is that?
You want to read the hidden? Oh my God,
Of course
no.
I do.
Toxic boy mom.
What?
It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Guys, where are you from? Where are we from? Our address is. Just kidding. Where are we from?
United States?
Yes, we're from the United States. Northern California. Yep. Very cool. Okay. Aw, she said you're doing so good, Noah. Yeah, that's my son, Noah. He's 10. Getting close to 11, huh? In
Yes.
November.
And I know the trick of rubbing your hands together to create warmth and like pressing them against.
Ooh, yeah. I was telling people earlier in the live how you have like healing hands and they're very warm.
But yeah.
Animal. Do you want to show them your lizard?
If you what? Oh, yes. I'll get Pip.
Okay, go get Pip.
Pip should yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna start K-pop's reading and then keep going with that. Okay. But you go ahead and bring Pip. Okay. So let me scoot this back a little bit. Get how I want to be. Okay. I would be ashamed to have African ancestry. Knows how to party. California knows how to party. There's a lot of good songs about California, huh? Thank you, K-pop. Thank you. I like how he notices certain things and like everything in the cards, and I feel like he feels and hears things, but I feel like he's a little like shy to like say it because you see when he gets comfortable, he's kind of like blah 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 blah, right? But yeah, I like it though. He's doing good. I gotta pull his cards out that I got him that one time. They're really pretty ones. They're cat ones too, and you guys, I don't think you've ever seen them, but they're blue embossed and they're really pretty. Do you know when to moon pie? Do you ever stop talking? That's mean, huh? Okay. I know I like to not block a lot of people these days, but that's kind of mean. I don't picture them ending up being nice later. Should we just leave it? Or does anybody feel like choppy? It's up to you guys for this one. I guess I'm going back on what I said, huh? I guess I need to stick to. But I don't know. It's just like I don't feel like they're going to say anything nice. Okay. Here's Pip. Say hi to Pip. He's so tame.
I almost grabbed the other one.
The other one would like fly like everywhere.
Yeah, the other one was acting like Pip, but it was a little bit too big for Pip. And I almost didn't realize.
He's so cute. He's like you're on YouTube, Pip.
Yeah.
Okay, we're out trying to like we have an ant.
Should Pip?
No, what if he like takes off when I'm not like looking?
He wouldn't take off.
Oh, honey, if he gets under the bed or loose, I would feel so bad. You're having him sit here the whole time with me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
When I leave, I'll bring him.
He doesn't. No, he's gonna crawl.
He won't crawl. He doesn't crawl. He just sits there.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on K-pop's reading though now. So actually,
I'm just stare and wait.
No.
Why?
Listen, I want to. People have been waiting a long time. I want to go ahead and focus and finish hers and show.
I'll take.
He doesn't sit. He's not so calm with me. He likes you.
He's.
Go ahead, little Pip.
If you're gonna kick me out of your room. Yeah, then I'll bring Pip.
Okay. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Hold him good. Don't let him fall. Okay. Let's see. We don't tolerate racism. You want to visit India? What are we saying? Hold on. Moon pie, she doesn't have to stop talking, but I can shut you up and it won't be nice. Oh my god, you guys. Chrissy said hi to Pip. I think the racist one should be chopped. It's okay. I don't think they said anything racist. I'm so weird. They just said that they wouldn't want to be something. Like, I don't know. I think that's okay to say. Gosh darn it, it's really hard, huh? Let's just ignore people and continue on. And if anybody keeps doing stuff, then we'll deal with it then. We're going to get so caught up in stuff. Okay? Like, I think it's okay. Like, people will say, like, I don't like this, I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just move on. Okay. Da, da, da. Promise to buy you a lizard choice if you marry my son to get him out of my house. I'm probably way too old for your son. Or were you talking to my son? No. Okay, let's see. They said they would be ashamed. Well, that's what they feel. It's just an opinion. Like, what if people, I don't know, it's just an opinion, right? I feel like they're not saying like they want to like get rid of the, or I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Let's just move on. Okay. You could return, okay, stop. That implies strongly racism against that culture. Okay. All right. Oh, well. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Let me do this. I don't know. Like, I guess, I don't know. I'm so weird. I don't know. It's really hard when you have rules or not rules or whatever to like things blur so much and everything. I just feel like it's really hard, especially when you're trying not to be like all like choppy. It's really hard to like, I don't know. But it's okay. I mean, if it kept going and going, but I don't know. To me, it's okay. Anyway, on with the show. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? People can have their opinions. Okay. It's like if they want to do a whole bunch of bad stuff to all of them or something, then I'd be like, that's not nice to say. Let's da. Everyone needs to quit whining about being offended by every. Thank you. Thank you, Joel. That's what I'm trying to like go for too. Like just to like relax. Like who cares? Just let stuff. Like people don't have to all be super nice here. They don't have to say everything that we like. But it's just remember my big long thing. It's mostly like if it's like violent stuff or I want to do bad stuff to all these people or this or that. I don't know. Earlier, we went ahead and chopped somebody just for fun because they went, we hadn't chopped somebody in forever and they wouldn't stop, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Okay, K-pop. But thank you, Chop. Yes. Da. Thank you. You guys are nice. It's not about being offended. It's about being respectful. Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, just like this. What about all the sexual comments that especially when Dan was in here, that we'd all say. Some people really don't want to hear that and get really offended and by that. But we didn't stop that. We did that. We say all kinds of things. We joke about a lot of things, and some people are really sensitive to that. So it's like everybody has things maybe that they're more or less sensitive to. And I don't think it's fair to be like, well, we're fine with this one and we don't like that. So we don't think this one is respectful. So we're going to block that. But we think this is fine. I feel like it's either be really respectful to everybody or just try to be really relaxed overall. And I'm trying to be really relaxed overall unless it just kind of keeps going and going. Or if it's, like I've said before, it's really vulgar or like violent, not just like an opinion. Like, I hate Trump. Great. Trump is my king. Great. I told you guys, I am all for black what? I forgot what it's called, Black History Day or Black Pride, whatever. I forgot what it's called, day, you know? And then someone goes like, I don't believe there should be that day. I don't like that. Okay, that's fine. It's just opinions. But if somebody's like, I want to get rid of all, whatever, all people from Georgia, you know, get rid of those Georgian people, you know, then it's like, you know, let's do this to them all. Like, okay, let's get rid of that, you know? Okay. And I know you guys want to move on, move on, move on, but it's okay to talk about stuff sometimes. Okay, kitty cards are going over here. You guys served your purpose. And I want to bring out the heaven and earth cards, okay, for Kai. Anger problems or something, therapy can help. Do, 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 do. Okay. Anyways, can't change the race, you see what I mean? Yeah, there's a lot of chats where people literally say whatever. Have you ever been on a gamer's chat? When I go to my older boy's place, it's just rolling along, and I'm like, OMG. Like, but they just let it go, you know? It's like, who cares? Just let it scroll on by. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. And not just gamers. I've been in lots of other tarot channels too. Like Tarot with Ether. She doesn't get rid of anything. I see people in her chats going, oh my gosh, I know, you're probably going to block me any minute because I say this and I did talk about this. And she's like, I don't block anyone, honey. Just say what you want to say. And she gets lots of viewers too. And she just lets people say what they say. And it just scrolls on by if people don't like it, you know. Okay. Okay, back to you, Kai. Kai is like, yeah, I'm the Leo. Like, let's pay attention to me here. I feel like I'm humming a lot. Okay. Like, okay, stop it. I want to just talk and talk and talk, I swear. No wonder that person says, does she ever stop talking? No, I don't. Okay, Kai, fine. What do you have to say for K-pop? I'm going to get a few out and then see. Did you ever get to see, not to be checking all the time, but did you ever get to see if he opened the message from the trip that you sent? Did you ever check that? It's such a similar story, always and always. Oh, that's what we're going to talk about, huh? The reading that you got that kind of went over, it was like similar to all the readings we've done or something. Is that what we're talking about Saturday on the call? Okay, so here he is. I feel like, you know, he feels what he feels. He's the Knight of Cups, and, you know, he has, I don't know what that is. A rose? Whatever. He has something for you, and he feels what he feels for you with the Knight of Cups, but, like, you're not seeing it. You're not really seeing what he's feeling. It's kind of like hidden, I don't know, in the darkness. He's turned away. It's like he's got all the armor on. You're just not seeing what he feels, but it's there because he's the Knight of Cups. And it's like there's a lot of emotion in him, a lot that he feels for you, even though you're not seeing it, okay? I feel like he's aware of you. I feel like he's aware of you, but He's like, I got this to take care of. I literally feel like it's such like a back and forth thing. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I feel like he's like, I got this to take care of. Um, I feel like I hear like, I won't be long. Kind of like somebody taking off somewhere, leaving, those tents and things. I know what this Seven of Swords is, but I'm not seeing it that way. I'm seeing like I've got things to take care of, things on my mind to take care of, and like I won't be long, okay? I feel like I hear him say, like, I know you're waiting for this to happen, okay? Waiting to like see this play out. Like it's these wands have been like arrows or whatever the heck they are have been like in the air for a long time, and I know you're waiting to see them like play out, see how they fall, see how they land. This is like energy of like, when's my ship coming in? Okay, I guess those are ships all out there. Okay, and I feel like he's aware, like you're not just sitting there purely waiting, purely wondering, it's all about him. But I feel like he knows. I feel like he feels that you're like, when's my ship going to come in? When is he, when am I going to hear from him, receive a message from him? I know we've said this before too. See all these cups everywhere? I feel like it's like he's saying, when it's like when I can't take it anymore, when it's too much emotion, and it just kind of like, I don't know, bursts at the seams, I hear, because it's like there's too much emotion, which I know we've gotten readings before, okay, where there's just too much within him and he can't like take it, right? And that's when it just like happens that he finally like reaches out. I want to go into this, okay? Hold on. And that's when you see him be like that emperor and finally do what he needs to do. And you finally, with the Princess of Cups, get that surprise. It's like the Page of Cups. You finally get that surprise, that message from him, okay? I am going to go into something here real quick. Let me see. And then I'll read the chat in a second. I want to know some stuff, okay? I want to know, it's weird. Like, what are you doing? I just, like, I get, it bothers me, that I feel like he goes back, you know what? I feel like he goes back and forth between he wants to, but he's busy, and he wants to, but he's got stuff to deal with, stuff to like figure out, to, okay, I'm about to, but like, there's something holding him back, to like, I understand this now and I'm so ready. Like I literally feel I want to talk to you about that reading, K-pop, that you got. Because I'd love to hear like confirmation about these things that we keep getting. Gosh, we need to talk Saturday, right? Really, really soon. Let me see if you've written anything about it, because it's getting so, I can only imagine what you feel. Maybe you're super patient, but for me, maybe it's his energy. I don't know. But I feel like this impatience, okay? Let me see. Everyone need, oops, I already read that. I'm a furry building my fursuit. It's a black phoenix fox. Aw, that sounds really pretty. Galati, very pretty. Do, do, do. Run, ghost. Hold on a second. Some people say whatever. Oh, I already read that. But a person, I already read that. Frick, am I way behind? Hold on. I'm behind. 1 second. I'm catching up. Someone is so sensitive and they're offended by every single comment. Yeah, I actually wrote that in my post about it. Like, if it's really bad or I'm just not in the mood for it, I might be like, block the person, you guys, or whatever. Or here, I'll just do it, you know. But in general, I want to leave stuff unless it's extremely bad. And I mean extremely bad. I have a post on it. And I even wrote on the post if somebody gets, you know, if somebody isn't comfortable with what's being said or it's too much or the person's not going away and they don't like it, but I'm not blocking them or I'm talking too much about it, just like in the nicest way, just, you know, go ahead and like step out for a while and then come back in a little, you know, because it's not always going to be what we want to hear. Everybody has different things that they don't like to hear, and it's not always going to be pure good stuff, you know. And so, okay, hold on. Does this chat need a cleansing? I love no, we're good. K-pop and Crizzy are like, yeah, no, it doesn't. We're good. Calm down, Crizzy and K-pop. Guys, didn't you read my post? Ugh. Okay, I have checked. I hope he hasn't opened it yet. Oh, nope, he hasn't opened it yet. I thought it said I hope he hasn't. Hi, everybody. Oh, anybody on here that hasn't liked or subbed, do please like and sub, okay? Thank you so much. The Knight of Cups, right? Yeah. It is a cool card, huh? I think it's really neat. It's really, really neat. Hello, I hope you are doing great. Dash meet. It's interesting when they call me Kathy or Kat or different names. I'm just like, I wonder if it's somebody that's known me from certain times or if you just call me that. But cool. Do I know you? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good too. The guy reminds me of someone who stayed too long on an excursion and missed the cruise ship. He's stranded, oh, that one, and staring off with appearance of what do I do now? That's very good, Chow. I hope I'm saying your name right. That's awesome for that card. That's like, I don't know. I love that kind of stuff. That's amazing for like reading, like observing and what is felt. And if you keep doing that, you get where you can see that same card. And another time when you're asking about maybe something else, maybe you see that same thing, but maybe another time you see something totally different. And that's when you know you're really, really using your like intuition and hearing and feeling about that certain situation because you can see the same thing but hear something different. Pretty cool. Broken red truck. Okay, you're not going to believe this, but the freaking letter says that too. She had no way of knowing that because I never mentioned that to the lady. About what? Wait, what part, girl? But it specifies it'll be when he can't take it or hold it back anymore. Oh, very cool. Yep, that's very cool. I'm so glad because it confuses the heck out of me. Like, so I don't know. Maybe it's his energy I'm picking up on. I feel like, it's because sometimes I feel very positive about it and very like excited, but like right now I feel like this energy of it's just this like back and forth and like kind of like tiring energy or something. But you know, he could be feeling that and going through it, you know, and because that's what happens with a lot of things before somebody does something sometimes or before they make a change or a shift or a jump. It's like they'll go back and forth and what a headache, all around, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, you know, it just gets to be too much or they just finally say, I'm just going to like do it, you know? So it makes sense. It's crazy because she had no way of knowing you'd said that several times. Yeah, very cool. Hi, Fantiz. I was going to say it says energy. I'm trying to be patient, but it's frustrating as fuck because he does go back and forth, and it's so frustrating. I know it is. It really is. Like that's what I'm saying. I can only imagine how it feels for you. And my voice keeps doing this weird thing. Hmm. Ashes confuses all of us. Ashes? Oh, I don't believe energy. Nah, it's okay. You can believe what you want. Okay, no worries. Hmm. I think they're I think they're talking to you because you said um ashes. Wait, hold on. Oh no, because K-pop was saying that it's so confusing and stuff, right? And frustrate. Oh, it's so frustrating and things. I mean, it's so good. K-pop. You were saying like it's so frustrating and things. So Cha was like, it confuses all of us, like that kind of behavior and stuff. Pretty sure. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. So, Mr. Kai. Da, 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 da. I can't wait to hear about that girl, really. Oh my. Here he is with the it's like the 10 of Pentacles here, okay? And the Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the Hermit. I feel like it's another one of those times where he's kind of going through a lot. Like, he knows what he wants. He knows what he's after. You guys ever feel this way where you understand stuff, but you just don't, like, have the energy to do it? Like, maybe you know that you could help make this happen more, or you could, like, bring something in more, manifest more, or just make something be a certain way more like you want it, but like you realize that, but at the same time you just don't like have the energy or like the drive for it. I get that with his energy right now. I really do. I feel like he knows what he wants, and he knows that like he kind of holds like the key to it, and it's like in his hands to do it. But I don't know. I get this like, you know what I hear? You know that movie? Is it The Green Mile? Where the guy in it, I don't remember. I just remember my mom talking about it, and I can kind of picture him, I guess, from maybe I saw it once upon a time. But he says something like, does he say I'm tired, boss? Or something? Or is he talking to the mouse? I don't remember what my mom said. But he says something like, I'm tired, right? And I feel like Kai feels like that. Like, I feel like he does so much because I always talk about him being Leo, but I feel like he's major Leo, right? Not just a little Leo. I feel like he's like your typical Leo, right? And I feel like he's always like kind of like trying to run the show and trying to make everything like ta-da and do this and do this and be that, and like I feel like he feels like just he wants things so much a certain way, and like he's the one that needs to do all these things, these other things, right? And I feel like he's at this point where I'm hearing this poem thing, I know, too, come in. Okay, so it's this poem. Okay, so I feel like he's at this point where even he needs to like rest, okay? But maybe after this rest is when he finally gets that energy up to do this. That poem thing that was coming in is this one I did before, and it's something about sometimes the blah blah blah, sometimes the blah, and it's something like sometimes. Oh shoot, how's it go? Something it's like sometimes the prince needs saving or the knight needs saving. Sometimes the wolf cries boy. I don't know. Something like that. But it's just like instead of your typical things that you hear, sometimes it's the other way around. And I feel like he's like this Leo that's like always strong and always doing and always going and always trying to be like big, you know? And I feel like he's feeling like tired. And I so feel that energy. Okay. I feel like he needs like rest or something at the moment. Um, Let me get a different deck. Hold on. I see what you're writing. That movie made you cry. Aww. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Very true. I know. It's actually funny with what Crizzy said. I got the Fool and then the King of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know, my voice is doing this. Maybe I've talked a lot today, I guess. Or maybe it's something that's hard to say, hard to hear, blah, blah, blah. But I do kind of goes with what Chrissy said. Like, sometimes you gotta just, I don't know. What I feel from the Fool right now is just kind of like, sometimes you gotta, yeah, kind of just like, yeah, it's kind of, I do feel that, like, let it go, just like, let it like be, kind of like the case Sarah coming to mind. Let it be what it will be, and like that's how you end up really having what you want and need. You know. Tell me about that. Page of Swords, like a different way of looking at things. Who are we talking about? Eight of Swords. With communication coming in, with the way it happens, the way it plays out. Like it's, maybe it's one of those things where when it's like released, maybe that's when stuff can finally happen. Like I can kind of see carrying this and carrying this and carrying this weight, and then finally like putting it down, and like I see energy of somebody trying and trying and trying and carrying this and carrying this and carrying this, thinking that that's getting them what they want or to where they want to be, but then like they finally set it down and they realize like, wait, that actually is leading more to what I want than me doing what I thought I was do when I then doing what I thought I was then when I was doing what I thought I was doing would bring what I wanted. Yeah. Hold on. Where are we going with this? With the Seven of Cups. And then the Page of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Hold on, that's what Chrissy's saying. You can't expect a Leo to let go of anything. Oh my god. Oh, but Kai is a Leo. Oh my gosh. You should let it go. What's up with my voice? And see what happens from there. So like he's trying to carry all the weight. Hold on. Let's get my Heaven and Earth cards again and ask them some very like upfront questions. Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's really weird. When Chrissy came in with Chrissy's comment, of course I did switch to a different deck like right then. I feel like things kind of like Gut. Interesting. Okay, let's see. I want to know. Heaven and earth. Tell me about this. Seriously. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Four of Swords. Three of Swords. Stop it. I got the Devil and the Five of Wands. Okay, hold on. Okay, what is all this? Just to be real clear what it is. Okay. Okay. Got the Queen of Wands here. Okay. And she's literally looking at this Knight of Cups. Look at this. The way she's looking at him. And I'm hearing, of course, like Adele kind of song. You know, like the I set fire to the rain. I know K-pop. I know you're not like this person who like sits and like I know you're not like I'm just putting my life on hold, you know, waiting for him forever, never, never. Like I know you're not like that, right? I feel, what did that reading say? I want to know what it ended up saying. Tell me. We can talk more about it again later, but tell me. I want to know what it said. Like, did it say? I don't know. I feel like this tired energy of like, you know, the going back and forth, right? The like, he's aware you're there. God, I mean, what would Lilith say? Sorry. It's like people say, what would Jesus do? I'm like, what would Lilith do? K-pop? You know? Like, and I know, but I say at the same time, I know you're not just like waiting and you don't just like close everything else off. Okay? But like at the same time, it's like something in me, like little Miss Lilith here, is just like, dude, this guy, like, get with it, you know, Kai, like, get with it, dude. Like, do you feel this or not? Like, are you going to actually do something or not? But see, like, K-pop is so, like, loving and caring and, like, understanding and patient. And she feels what she feels for him. And she wants to, like, be there for him. And, you know, and she's not just, like, her whole life isn't, like, set on hold, like, for him. But at the same time, ooh, freaking Lilith, dude. Let's get some messages from Lilith. Okay? I want to see what she has to say. Because I'm hearing her say some interesting stuff. Ooh, I hear her say stuff like, Kai. Oh man. I hear her like say like, she was telling me some really like crazy stuff the other day. She's very like blunt, especially with these cards. I feel like she's like, Kai, who's this Kai? Okay, like, who is he that we still wonder about him, that we still wait for him? But I'm aware you're not just sitting there waiting on a bench, looking out there. Please, I need you. I know you're not like that, K-pop. But at the same time, I feel Lilith being like, who is this like Kai guy that we like wait so long for? You know, like, is he really worth it? Ooh, that sounds really mean. But is he really worth it? Where is this coming from? And the Justice card. Hold on. Crizzy, thanks a lot. Your fault. You and the gold card's fault. You guys brought a weird message. Hold on. I want to know what Lilith has to say. You know, I mean, the 10 of swords and the 4 of swords and 3 of swords and the devil. Lilith. Okay. Oh, stop it. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let me show you what I got from Little Bitty Lilith. Let me see what you guys are writing, okay? And then we'll see what she said here. Oh my, hold on. Okay. Well, shit. Okay, hold on. That's why I should let. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is important. So, and K-pop's my girl, and so we're gonna spend some time on this. And she always donates a bunch, anyways. And I want to spend time on this. This is important and big. Okay. We've all been on this journey with her for a long time. So let's see. Okay. So, yeah. He's carrying all the weight of your energy. That does make sense because I told you, he's told me before, he literally takes care of everyone, everything. That's why you should let it go. Well, shit, I can't cut my energy. It's just who and what I am. No one can cut their energy. Good morning from Germany. Hello, hello. Please like and sub. Welcome. Your energy, not theirs. That doesn't make sense. No one can cut their own energy. You can pull back your energy. Oh, I definitely have pulled my energy back. Never mind, you can take it how it resonates for you, not if you're always thinking about what he's thinking. Hi, Angel. No, I'm definitely more so just checking on him to see how he is. Same thing. I don't know, not to me. Sorry, my bad. It's just my opinion. It doesn't matter what I think. I'm just saying it's fine. It's fine to like say everybody's opinions and this and that. Come on. Are you a magician? Dude, I want to be. Yeah, I'm a magician. Actually, I am, dude. Like, especially when music is involved, I manifest like crazy. Someday maybe I'll tell you guys more stories, but frick, you don't even know the crazy things that have been going on. Okay, hold on. I have a shush. Hold on. I can have a free general. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hi, Blessed to Impress. That's a pretty name. I'm doing K-pop Sonation reading, and then I have a couple little free readings I'm definitely doing after this. And if you're still around, I'm sure I'll do one for you too. Okay, so just hold on, or go check out some of my stuff and come back. Okay, so no worries. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get my Gatorade. It's right here in the fridge. Hold on. We're going to do this. Okay. Okay. It may be a night when this is supposed to kind of come up and we're supposed to discuss this and talk about this because... Hold on. That is really good. It's really slushy. Okay. Okay. It's just because there's a lot of, you know, you've seen this stuff with all the, like if you go on TikTok or something, there's a whole bunch of people like right now talking about like the God stuff, like Lilith stuff and Bastet stuff and all of those kind of things. And everybody's like, whoa, everybody's saying how they're seeing it like everywhere lately. And you're always talking about it, K-pop, and I've been feeling a lot of it. I've been feeling a lot of like stopping dealing with like, and you saw how they were talking to me the other day. I told you, I was hearing like they were talking to me like so blunt, like, you're supposed to be a YouTuber, right? Why don't you just YouTube? And I'm like, but money. Like, I'm not gonna have enough money if I do this. Do you have enough money now? Like, the way they talk to me is so like blunt, and it's like, oh, it's kind of almost, I told you, it's kind of almost like a slap in the face, or like, oh, and it makes me like shrink down, like, oh, you know? And so it's like, I don't feel like they come across in like the sweetest way, especially when I'm reading like their energy with these cards that Juanson got me, the heaven and earth ones. So they can be super blunt and stuff. I want to know, K-pop, like, oh, I didn't show you these yet, did I? Let me show you these first. Okay, look. Okay. I was asking Lilith what she wanted to say about this, okay? And I got the Seven of Pentacles here. And then the Five of Pentacles. The Fool. The Eight of Cups. The World. The Two of Swords. The Four of Cups. Six of Cups. And Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to ask a question, and I hope me and K-pop talk very openly. We talk on Messenger and stuff, and like we are so the same on so many things, but there's definitely things that me and K-pop talk very like we our opinions are very different on. Our beliefs are very different on some things, but we have this relationship where we can very much say what we think and we're fine, we don't like are like, I disagree. Well, forget you. I'm not going to be your friend. Okay. We're like very like we can say stuff and it's fine. Okay. So I'm going to ask some things. Okay. Because like I've had like a lot of like relationships and things, right? And I've known some really good freaking guys, really good guys, where I know so much about them. And they're really good guys in so many ways. And there's not a single one of them that I would probably wait for a long time. Like, and I very much get the difference between waiting and looking and wondering and no one else talked to me, this one. I'm not saying you're like that, K-pop, because I don't think you are. But it is true though too, when there is like this vision you hold like in your mind of someone and something, your energy can have like an effect on their energy, like a pressure or a weight or something like that. But also holding a vision of someone, it doesn't necessarily bring that either, right? But it also can like I feel like it can also kind of shield out other stuff from like coming in like to you. And I feel like I'm curious, like, what is it about him that you very much, this is so worth it to be so patient with him and kind of wait for, not in the one way, but still basically wait for, because say when he came back, say he was more, open to expressing feelings and not running away when he felt things, and say he had some of that growth and stuff. What other things are there about him that you very much know of him and like very much? Because I've had a lot of relationships and it takes like it it takes a long time. Like you can be with somebody like a year and still like not know so much about them. Okay, there's so much you can still not know. You can be with somebody for 5 years and there can still be so much you don't know about them. So I'm just curious, like, what is it? Like, I mean, are there things about him that you're like, that's definitely the one that I want to be with, you know? Or is it just like that feeling? Because for me, most of my relationships, I've had that, oh my gosh, like, this is the one, you know? It's like, like, it's that ultimate signs from the universe. Oh my gosh, this is magical, crazy, amazing feeling. And see, for people that maybe have only been in a couple relationships or a few, or dated a few times or whatever, maybe they've only had one of those experiences. But someone like me, where I've dated a lot of guys and stuff and have had several relationships, I have a lot of experience, I tell you. Um, I've seen that that feeling isn't like a one-time thing. It may be a one-time thing for many people, but when you have a lot of experiences, you realize that that like oh my gosh, ah feeling, it can happen again and again and again and again. And that's why I have a very happy life. I'm very happy in my life. And that's why, like, when I'm with a guy, it needs to be, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but it really needs to be where, in general, I feel very happy and peaceful too. If I feel like there's drama and like a bunch of stress and like stupid stuff, like toxic, like there's no way in the world I'm gonna like stay in that because I'm fine on my own and I have so much experience that I know there's a million other guys out there that I can feel just as amazing with as I did with them and even more. I've like experienced it like over and over. Okay. And I'm not saying everybody live my life. Okay. But I'm saying like I'm very experienced at like relationship stuff. And let me read some chat because I don't know what's going on in the chat, and I'm going to read it and see what's coming out. Okay, let's see what we're saying here. No, I'm definitely more. So just checking. I read that. Same thing. I read that. I read that. Sorry, one sec. No, absolutely. My love for you as a sister just runs too deep to get mad. Cool. Cool, cool. Because I'm the same way. I like that we can talk and even think different things and be real, like, whatever. Still caring, but, like, you know, say what we feel and still be okay. It was immediate. I was like, my soul recognized something so deep and special in him and us, and such that I know he was worth walking through the fire for. Even though he has his issues, I know his potential is so great. He's worth it. Okay. Hold on. Honestly, you could put me in a room with every man on this planet and Kai would still be the one I'll choose. Because I know in my heart the love we have is so great. All the stuff and time and pain, we're both going to look back on this and it'll be worth it. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I guess it's just the tiring back and forth energy. Like, um, it's almost like this. Not, I feel like I'm talking bad about him. It's almost like spin the wheel, like let's see what he feels this time, and there's only like one slot that's like he actually does, like, like he's actually finally going to like reach out. And then there's this one that's like, oh, he's feeling this, but that, oh, he's, in this again, or he's so close, but this right now, it's like all these slots going around, but there's only like one. It's like, yay, which one is it today? And it's, oh, it's this one. I get excited again. And it's not even my thing, but I get excited for you because I care about you. And I'm like, cool. It looks like he's really getting it. And then it's like, frick. Next reading, it's like, yeah, but he's like kind of like distracted and got things going on right now. You know, um, but see, maybe I'm like projecting, right? Maybe that's what I would feel in that situation. And that's kind of, I guess, not right to do, either. Um, what's the mark of Lilith? K-pop? Because I know. What's the mark of Lilith? Did you tell me what it was? Was it something on your hand? I can't remember. Which means that the journey to love is hard one and painful one, but it sets you up for an incredible love. It's just really hard to get there. Okay, because when I asked Lilith, okay, let me just say, and because it could probably mean different things, but I saw a lot of work put into something. I saw like being kind of left out in the cold. I saw like taking like a chance on something, and I saw Eight of Cups, like walking away from something. I saw the world, like it's a big world, and like the Two of Swords, like making a decision, like staring at these three cups that are like maybe not so full, or, there's maybe something else that like the universe has. Like, I don't know, what about this? No, I'm watching this down here. Okay. And I hear Lilith or whatever kind of like saying like, that beautiful love like could really be yours, and Ace of Pentacles, like, I don't know, just especially if they're meeting you and everything, like, I know though, if you feel like somebody's so special, it's your story, and everything. It's definitely your story, but I don't know, my thoughts is that you're such a neat person that like, and all kinds of stuff, and you're really pretty, you're really cute, you smell really good, smell like freaking strawberry, what, milkshake or something, I can't remember. Smelled so good. But no, there's so many awesome things about you, really, though. And so kind, so caring, so sweet, so all your things that you are. But and funny and interesting, and all these things that are cool about different things, and you got dreams and plans, and like I just feel that like there's really like so many like I feel, Kathleen, that there's so many guys in the world that would literally like love to have somebody like you, and like you'd be surprised how I just feel like you have a vision of how a lot of guys are, and it's not a very good vision, but I feel like Crizzy, she's down where she is, and the guys that she gets to see are like just not these like stand-up guys, right? And it's like, oh my, is that how you, no wonder you think, guys are like that, because that's what is around, that's what you see. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. Like, I've been around a lot of people, and I've come across like a lot of guys that are like really good guys. And, anyways, I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's I feel there's multiple people that could treat you amazing, and you would be surprised how much you could feel with like someone else or whatever. But that's my thoughts. Like there I bet there's multiple guys that you would feel, this is just my thoughts, the same as what you felt with him or more, that would be already like ready to like do this like relationship with you, that wouldn't have you waiting, wouldn't have you wondering. They would know, they would see you, they would meet you, and they're like they're on it. They're like, I'm not letting this one get away, like they're, and you're gonna be like, dang, it's kind of like my daughter's hasn't been with like bad guys. She's been with like good guys too. But even her, she took a chance of, leaving the guy she was with, who was a good guy. A lot of girls would go crazy to be with him, and do anything to be with both of them. These ones I'm thinking of, these two boyfriends she had, right? And but she left that one, and this is over time, and then she left the other one, and she's like, whoa, this guy she's with now, she's like, man, mama, like, I didn't even know there were guys like out there like this. And I'm like, I told you, honey. I'm like, I told you, it's a big world, there's so many people in the world, and you'd be surprised. Like, you see this guy you're with and you feel so much and you think so much, but if you really like think about what you really deserve and you really know your value, like, and you act on it, the universe is like, all right, this girl knows what she's worth and she's not going to settle for less, even if it's so great. But there's something there that's important for her to have, and it's not there, like, she's going to take the chance and trust that the universe will show her even more. And dang, it is with her. She's like mind blown by the stuff by this guy. It's a whole nother level. I'm like, girl, just had to get out of Little Chico. This guy's from down that way a little more. And frick, she's like, man, like, this is like a man. Those were like boys, dude. Like, I'm so happy for her, but she took a chance. She could have very easily stayed in this great relationship, but there was something in her. It's like, I just feel like I like deserve more and that there's more for me. And you don't know, like, girl, not in a mean way, but you're so about girls, right? And for like girls to like be treated right and get what, they deserve and be like admired, and, girls on a pedestal, and girls are amazing, and guys should see that in girls and treat them that way. And it's like, but at the same time, like, this guy is like taking forever to like get in the place where he can even like have enough like respect or whatever to like write back, or say something. And I feel like I don't know. This is not the cards. This is just Kathleen talking. Like, sometimes when I just see this like over and over, it's just like, okay, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I told my daughter, like, it's your story. Do what you want. I can understand why you'd want to stay. I could understand with what you're saying why you want to wait, for this. But at the same time, just like I told her, I could see more. I could see meeting somebody and being like, oh my gosh, like, okay, never mind, I thought I felt this, like, whoo, like, this is like every time, like, it's like you don't think, if you don't settle, like, and you really like make sure you go, you don't settle for less than what you feel you deserve and stuff, you would be surprised. Like, a long time ago, I thought I met the best guy I'd ever meet in my entire life, the best situation ever. And life, sorry, you guys think I'm probably crazy, but the next guy I met was like, like blew that out of the freaking water. And then I'm like, okay, I stopped seeing this guy because one thing came up that I will not like deal with. And I'm sorry, I don't care how good you are. I'm not going to deal with like violence or whatever. One time, sorry. Okay. Everything else was like, like he came out of a freaking dream book. Okay. Dream. It was like, I never thought I could ever feel this or be in this. And then here he is. I'm like, wow, right? And I never thought. I was like, shoot, maybe I should have just stayed in that and took the violence, to enjoy all the rest because everything was perfect. Me know everything. What do you know? Freaking life gives me more than that the next time. More than that the next time. Am I like giving away too many secrets here? Too many? How many freaking guys? Okay. All right. 123. Well, I'm just kidding. No, but anyways, really, like every time I'm like blown away that there can't be more. There can't be something better. And then there is. It's crazy. But you never will experience it if you don't take the chance. But let me read stuff. You should post personal contact info on one of these streams. You'll meet all kinds of people. Yeah, right? No, dude. Um, Cha, like K-pop has been on live with me, and there's been guys that are like that have like how can I get with her and stuff, how do I talk to her, and like there's a guy that's like, man, I have a ranch, I'm looking for a beautiful woman like you, a good woman like you, like I have a ranch in Canada, horses, like everything, like how can I get a hold of you, like she's like definitely doesn't have a shortage of people after her. I definitely find other guys attractive. That's not the issue. It's just when my soul and heart is set on someone, it's set. Okay. Which means the journey. Oh, we already read that on your palm. Okay. Just when my soul and heart. Yeah. You know of my past lives. That part won't ever change. It's easy for people who haven't lived my lives to say, ooh, just walk away, blah, blah, blah. But when I have my heart on someone, I definitely don't abandon ship. I hate mothers who don't know anything and be like, ooh, well, he said it must be true. Which means that now I have borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder? Or like bipolar. Is that bipolar? Oh man. Moon fleck. Oh. Okay. The more guys, the merrier. Chrissy. I've had fun. I'm just kidding. No, I've had a beautiful life. I don't take back anything. I have gained so much wisdom. Like I literally feel like I am so wise because of all my experiences. So okay, hold on. So what was the one thing that was wrong about? Oh, the one guy. He out of the blue one time he choked me, and not during sex or anything either. It was like he it was I it was like I just said something. I don't remember something about the dog, and it shouldn't have been anything. But he kind of like flipped and like choked me, and I was like, whoa! I was like, get your hands off of my neck, And then he kind of went like crazy, was throwing things around for a little bit. I'm like, okay, like I knew in that second I was done because I had been in like violent stuff before, and I don't like to stick around and see what else they're gonna do next time. There's been girls around where we live where this happened one time and the next time it was done. It was over, like too late. The girl has no chance anymore. She's like gone. Okay. And I wasn't going to stick around. And this guy had some past stuff from a long time ago. And he told me it kind of just like came back to him, and he like flipped out on me because it just like something just kind of triggered his past, from when he was way young, and he just kind of flipped out on me. But dude, he like choked me and was going kind of crazy, and I just wasn't going to take a chance to see what he would do next time, or the next. So it was really hard. But yeah. But then life sent me like even more, and you guys are probably like, then what was wrong with that one? Since then, real quick, honey. Since then, the two guys basically I've dated, it was that they can't like they basically want me to like never bring anything up and just hold stuff in, and I'm very good, like I'm very relaxed, very easy, very K-pop. Chrissy knows me. I'm so like relaxed about so much. I'm not like a girl that like complains, and I'm very relaxed. But like if there is something that I want to talk about, I want to talk about it, right? And like the two since then were like where you need to just like, if you want things to go okay, if you don't want to see them getting all like upset, or you don't want to have them ignore you for 2 days, and I'm just not going to talk to you, I'm going to disappear, you won't know what happened, you'll just not hear from me randomly for 2 days, and then I'll come back like nothing ever happened, then you just need to keep it hush hush, Kathleen, just keep it inside, don't bring stuff up, because it's like they take it very personally if you bring anything up, and in the nicest way. Like, I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not saying this, I just want to say how I feel about something, and there it goes. Cuts you off for like days, when like, or like you live together and I just want to bring up something little, and oh, there it goes. Pack up all their stuff and move everything out. It's so like freaking drama-y. And so the one I told him, leave again like that. It's really stupid. It's so much drama. Leave again and you're not coming back this time. I just said something like, calm down. We just have to talk a couple minutes. 1 second. Just talk a couple minutes and we're through it. We can move on with our happy day. But no, you bring something little up and they can't handle it. And they want to like pack everything up and go because you just brought something up. I'm like, come on, dude, so they left and I told them, leave and you can't come back, and that's what happened. And well, there went that one. And the other was one same kind of thing. Like, I was so nice. I was like so understanding. I was like, how about this? How about I be very understanding, and I understand that like it's hard for you to deal with stuff or whatever if I bring something up. So how about this? How about you just let me know that you're going to take a couple days to yourself, or you'll talk to me in a few days because it's hard for you to like, you don't want to like hear stuff like that. Just let me know it's going to be a few days. I even said that, but still no. It's just disappear for a few days or disappear for a couple days when normally, they're boom, 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 boom all the time. And whether it's to protect themselves or whatever, okay, but to me, it gives me this feeling of, shoot, if I want them around and actually talking and not just disappearing into nowhere for a couple days, I need to just keep what I feel inside and just not bring anything up. And I was like, man, I'm really relaxed with stuff as it is. So I can't say anything. They can talk to me about anything about me. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. Okay, I see. And I'm like, let's do this. Let's try to figure this out if it's about me. But anything about them, I got to keep quiet. And I just can't do that. So that's it. That's my life, guys. Hi, Noah.
Ma, I was just wondering if you wanted to talk to me really quick.
Ooh.
But 1 sec.
Do you want to talk for a moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like either in the living room or...
Okay, I'll put the little mute thing on, okay? Guys.
But first I have to do something in my room.
Okay. Let me read the chat and I'll be right there, okay, Noah? Okay, I'm going to talk to Noah for 1 second. He needs to talk to me for 1 second. Excuse me. Let me read this real quick. We're getting into real personal stuff tonight, huh? This wasn't my normal plan live. I'm sorry. It's kind of different, but it's okay. I don't mind this. It's important stuff. Okay, hold on. Hold on one second. Okay, Chrissy said, okay. The more guys, America, right? Can you read my relationship with a narcissist partner? Oh, Harold. Yeah. Hold on one second, Kay. That's not fun. Dennis. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Please like and sub if you're not already, okay? We're doing tarot, but we've kind of gotten into some like deep kind of personal stuff during this one reading. So we're kind of in this right now. When we're done with this, we're going to do some free readings, okay? But let's get through this. Do I remember you being Sharma? I think so. I think so. From maybe like a week or two ago. Were you in a live like maybe like a week or two ago? I think so. If that's you, then yes, I remember you because I think I remember your Sharma, like your last name like that. Do 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 do. One second. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I am. I'm so like I'm like so go with the flow and so relaxed. It's like, okay, like I feel like I'm already doing so much. Like I'm not gonna just, keep hush about everything, like never say a single thing. And when I do say it, I try to come across really like gentle too. It's like what the frick? Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you, Chow. You farted in Grandma's breathing machine. That's not very nice. Megan.
I saw that comment.
You saw that comment? That's so messed up, huh? Hello there. Hey, I'm good. Welcome, welcome. Please like and sub. I actually got to get off for one quick second. My son needs to talk to me about something. So, I hope K-pop's still here. Give me 1 second, guys. And I know this didn't turn the way like we were all expecting, but give me 1 second, okay? And I'll be right back, okay? You guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Maybe Chrissy or somebody can, if people are like, what's going on here, can say she'll be right back, okay? 1 sec, guys. Okay, I don't know if anybody's still here. Not really, huh? Okay. I'll get one of Noah's candies. Okay. We'll see who's still here. He needed to talk, and it was about something kind of important. So I let him talk. And I'll talk to him more later in a little bit. Okay, hide his candies. Right here. Okay, guys, who is still here? Is anybody still here? Okay, it would be fun to draw out some more personal information from Kathleen. This has been a fun time, as she really seems to enjoy sharing. I do like talking about stuff. I do. You guys are funny. Okay, well, Chow's still here. That's good. I'm delirious a little. I hope everything comes out okay. Intermission potty break. No. You guys are funny. No, it was just no one needing, well, poop. Ankita. Watson. You're so funny. Okay, or Chrissy, you're trying to see if anybody's here. Okay, I'm here. I'm going to head to bed. My energy isn't good at the moment. When I get like this, best to just turn in and get away because I don't like the feeling like this. Or watch the rest of my reading tomorrow. Okay, girl. Sounds good. Okay, so I'll finish up a couple cards and then and talk to you tomorrow. Okay, girly? I know. Okay, so you go ahead and go, girl, and I'll hopefully you remember the time thing or whatever. I think it's going to be about 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. Maybe I'll write it down. There. It should be about 2 hours, 15 minutes or so. For the rest of your reading finishes, we'll pull a few more cards, okay? And talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Kathleen, could you review the earlier comments we wrote right before that? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I read that. I wrote that. You did the best thing in that to leave that relationship. I farted and we already read that. Okay, Poppy's still here. Watson and Keto, well, poop. Aw, thanks for that. Did I get it? Oh, I got it. Cool. I got a screenshot of that. Thank you so much. Hold on, to be right down there in 1 second. Let me just see the rest of these. Ciao, still here. Yay. Oh my gosh. Yes, I read all that now. Aw, thank you for that gold coin. That was very nice of you, Donnell. Did I say your name? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming on. Please like, please sub if you're not already. Yeah, it's for the best because right now I'm not good. Okay, sounds good. 6, 7, wait. Ah! I needed that one. I like that 6, 7 one. It's really kind of cool. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me put these cards away and we'll pull a few more to just finish up K-pop so she can listen to that tomorrow. And then I'll timestamp it or something. And then we'll do the couple free readings for you guys and then probably call it a night. Okay? Or I don't know. We'll see what you guys want to do. Watch. Okay, let me put these away real quick. Let's get the pink deck. We've heard enough from the Heaven and Earth deck for the night. For this reading at least. Okay, this pink deck really likes love. So let's see what it has to say. Let's go over there. Okay, but really, like, what's up, Tarun Spondita? Do you have any advice to low confidence person? I don't know. What do you think, Chrissy and Cha? Low confidence? start a YouTube channel or a TikTok. hmm I'm not kidding. Like, I feel like literally everyone should either like have a TikTok or a YouTube. Honestly, like I like YouTube, but I feel like TikTok's a very easy place to go live really easy, and I feel like it can really build your confidence cuz YouTube is hard work and takes a while. TikTok, you go live and it's like, dude, I had like 1,000 people watching me, like boom, like I feel like it can really build your confidence. And I don't know. It's weird. I just feel like going live in front of people or doing something like that and expressing yourself, and I don't know. I literally feel like it's one of the best things for you. That's my advice. I don't know. What do you think, Chrissy? Several different things. Yeah. And what else? I'm trying to think. I'm still trying to build my confidence to have a camera on me, knowing people are watching. Yeah, I feel like exposure therapy, kind of. Like, man, my first live, I was nervous as frick. I was. It was kind of like a roller coaster ride, though, like where you do it, and then afterwards, I'm like, I told my friend, I was like, I want to get on again. But then the next time I was nervous again. But then as soon as I got off, I want to do it again. And then now, like, I don't think I am, like, really at all, really. Um, yeah. Therapy, yeah. Friends, yeah. New groups and organizations, yeah. Yeah. Very good stuff, child. Yeah. Yeah. What else? See, it's just I feel like, hmm, confidence. I'm trying to think what else. Hmm. I also feel that sometimes people that don't feel confident in themselves, sometimes they're people that they're they kind of are judging things in other people, right? And if you get to this point where, like, I don't really look at people or think about people, I mean, like, that I see out and about, like, I not in a like a judgy way. um I feel like I've gone through periods of my life when I did that, but when I do that, I feel like less confident about myself. And I feel like if we're not like looking at other people and thinking stuff about them and kind of judging them, then we don't tend to think as much that somebody's looking and judging us. And so it's kind of like more relaxing to us, a little bit too. Um, and then just thinking about things. I don't know if you're talking about physically or what, but I just think of things that like, I just think, like, say, like, I'm not confident about something about, I don't know, um, let's just say something stupid. So we're not like, let's just say I am not confident because my fingers are short. Okay. Let's just say that's something that I don't feel good about. My fingers are short. Okay. I just think about, you know what? Like, wait, that there was that one girl in high school. I thought she was so pretty, and she had short fingers too, or, huh, wait, that cashier the other day, she was really pretty, and she had short fingers. Like, if you think about people that have similar things as you that are really like, if you're talking about physical stuff, really pretty too, or whatever, it's like you can learn to see that, like, you know, it's not just a saying to go, everybody's pretty in their own way. It's not just like a saying. It's like true that, like, I feel like at this point in my life, I can really look at anybody and I can see how someone would think like they're so beautiful or they're so cute or handsome or whatever. Like, I can see that in anybody. And it's just kind of like seeing differences maybe as something that makes them special, and unique in a nice way instead of different in a bad way. Another thing I feel, This is a big thing that helped me. I don't watch TV really. I don't look at social media. Like, I don't look at TikTok. I don't even get on Instagram. Um, when I was on Facebook more, things that popped up that made me feel like it was pushing the way somebody looked or somebody should look or should be or should act, I would just like block them, delete it, and show less, push the thing to show less of stuff like that. I feel like when you see stuff or you have stuff shoved in your face all the time of how like we should look or how we should act or how we should be, I feel like it makes us more like insecure about ourselves and about how we look or how we're doing or how we're being, you know? So I feel like the less you have stuff shoved in your face, because the world sure likes to do that, like songs and music and videos and TV shows and movies and everywhere. There's all this stuff shoved in your face of how you should look, how you should be, what you should be doing, whatever, how you should feel, how you should act, what you should have, what you should, everything. And the less you see of that, the less there is to kind of compare yourself to. Like I just stay away from that. I feel like that's a huge thing too. No freaking way. It was like that. It was like that, Crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Is it pink? It is the tarot card's pink. It is Evo whatever. Hey, you should sub while you're here. That would be amazing. Hey, I'm a great source of inspiration. That's why I'm here. That's awesome, Chow. That's awesome. I hope I'm saying your name right. I love it. I love you here and I love the things you're saying. Great books and free online videos too. Yep, yep, yep. Very true. You talk about the tarot card, Crizzy. I have a big forward, but someone I admire admires my big forehead, so that makes yes, that too, that too. Like you, like remember, like if there's something also that you think about yourself that you think is not good, if you can even remember like one time where one person liked that or thought it was neat that you did that or cute that you did that or thought it was cute or pretty or whatever about you, that too makes a difference. Yeah, and then books and videos, there's so many things. Set small. Oh, I know. Okay, wait, hold on. Set small achievable goals for yourself. Work at accomplishing those goals will build you. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone is gonna have their own opinions of what or who you are, but that a lot of different opinions and you can't please everyone. That's true. And then if you're talking about physical stuff too, if you think about pets, like what are our pets like, like just cats. Like dude, I have like what do I have in the house right now? 6 cats? Yeah, in the house right now. Every single one is so different. Their body shape is different. Some are really skinny, some are like round here, some are really big, some are smooth, and I mean they in their faces, some look like this, some look like this, some look like that. Like and their ears are different, the way they walk, the way they look, the way they meow, their personalities, like everyone is different. And I like love them all, like so much. And it's like just like people, like just like the cats, people are the same way. Like there's all these different styles and ways people look. Like just because there's some stupid thing that society put once upon a time that like there's a middle that people should be. If you're this, it's not good. If you're that, it's not good. If this is like this, it's not good. If this is what people want, this is what I don't know. It's just so stupid. Like, do cats, dogs have to be a certain way? You literally have the same breeds and they're still also different looking. Like maybe it's supposed to be all different looking. Maybe there is no perfect way or perfect middle. Like who cares? Just like, I don't know. But yeah, I do think one of the biggest things is not exposing your mind to all these images of like what's supposed to be perfect and how somebody should be. I feel like the less you see of that, the better. And the more you see of it, I feel the more you like kind of compare it to yourself. So, yeah, good stuff, guys. Me, Crizzy, Shaw. Thank you, guys. I don't even know if the person asking is still in here, but okay, let's see. Can you tell me my current gossip about me? Hold on. My cats are fluffy. Yes, yes, you're ready to give the lowdown. Go for it, Chow. Chow, Chow. Oh my God. What am I calling you? Chow, Chow. Just Chow, write this real quick. Is it Chow like all, like ALL, or Chow like OWL, like owl? Just write all or owl for me, please. Brooklyn, hello. Ma the goat. I just want you to know God love you and keep doing your thing. Thank you. Thank you. Very sweet of you. Love you too. I like every 8 years friendly fire at the White House. It's like oh, yeah. Yeah. All. So chaw. 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 Okay, we got it. Chaw. Like all. I hope I remember that. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's hard with names and like, right? Okay, K-pop's reading. Let's finish this up. So I know K-pop was hard. I know she left also because um, people, they want to hear what they want to hear, especially like when they donate and stuff. It's like, you want to hear what you want to hear, right? And it was just a total different energy tonight, and I know my own thoughts came out too, but it's not just my own thoughts. Like I went off on my own thoughts, but it's like the cards were saying what the cards were saying as well. It sucks because of course, like it'd be nice to tell people only what they want to hear and everybody's super happy, but I don't know. When it says a certain thing, especially when like I'm aware that a lot of this certain energy is going on. There's like a lot of people in the whole like Lilith energy right now. And see, and K-pop's very into, Lilith and everything. And she even has like the mark or whatever of Lilith and everything. And it's like Lilith is this person that doesn't settle. She's like, whatever, like, I'm not settling for that. Like, she's powerful and she's like, I deserve so much more. Like, forget that. And there's so many people I know that are, so many people that I've talked to recently that are letting go of like decent things. Some are not good things, but some are like decent things. And but they're still like, no, like, no, I deserve more. I want more. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Um, Decent things and good enough things can be fine for now. They can even be fine for quite a while. But I feel like when you settle for like good enough things, you get to this point where you're like, okay, like I kind of don't feel the best. I don't feel like I'm really truly like living like my best life here, and it's like, okay, um, you don't have to be in that. There is more for you, but you got to be, what? I told my daughter the other day, and I told her, life, I'm going to make a little thing for this. Let me write this down. I wanted to make a quote and a picture and everything. I used to do quotes all the time. I told her something like, life rewards like those that are brave enough to not settle and who are brave enough to who are brave enough to like dang it. Okay, rewards those who do not settle and who are brave enough to something like go after what they truly like desire or something. I don't know, man. I have it written down. I said it. It's in my phone. It's really cool. I'll make a post out of it and put a picture with it and everything. I'll make it real cool. But and she's like, yeah, she's like, it's freaking true. Like, um, those people who are really like brave enough to say, this is fine, but I want more. I deserve more. You're not being stupid and you're not asking for like perfection or whatever, right? But there's a big difference between that and just like this is fine, but there's so much missing that or something really important that you can have. It might be like a risk, like maybe it's not going to be so easy to come across, but the thing is, when the universe or whatever sees you like, I deserve more. I'm walking away from this because I'm taking the chance that I deserve more. But even if I don't, like, I know I will be okay. I would rather like have, you know, I don't know, I would rather be I want to be with somebody, I do. But I would rather be on my own and available to meet person that I really would love to be with versus in something that's, well, it works, good enough, it works, right? Why not? You're not going to be able to come across that person, or at least not really be available for them if you're in this other thing. Like, if that's not what you want, make yourself available so that the universe can bring you what you want, and you can be available for it. And anyways, yeah, so like I felt bad kind of, for K-pop, but I'm just I just felt different energy like the whole reading tonight. And I literally felt like I feel like it keeps her like, that song that goes, do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? I feel like it's like something like that kind of energy. Like it keeps her like lingering there, And I feel like I'm so invested in her story that when I feel like he's getting close to like understanding stuff and getting stuff and like healing and moving through stuff and reaching out, like I get excited with her. But then it's like it always I notice patterns. It like seems to go back to, but I'm focused on this right now, or but I'm doing this right now. And then a little bit later, it's like, okay, like this is making sense to me. I'm getting closer, and then, well, now this right now. And it's just like tiring and it's draining, and it's like, spin the freaking wheel. Is it ever going to land on I'm actually going to reach out? And I don't know, for me, man, you see how I am crazy. Like, it's like, I don't know. I want a guy who is already gonna meet me there, I don't want a guy that someday, like he has the potential to someday get to where we're gonna be right there together. Okay. I want somebody who's already there. Yeah, we're gonna have things to deal with. It's totally fine. It's life. Things are gonna come up. We're gonna have to deal with things, work through them, whatever. That's great. But being able to talk, being able to communicate with me, not needing to run away, not needing to disappear into the wilderness for like, or if you really got to disappear, like, I mean, come on, like, can you just say that you need to out of respect? So I'm not like, where the frick did he go? Is he just like MIA for a while? Are we done? Like, what the frick is going on? I have no clue. I feel like that's stupid. At least be respectful and let the person know, oh my gosh, I need like a day or two, okay? Like, I don't know. So it's just like, I need somebody who like is just a little bit further along, in their process. And I feel like a lot of people are okay with like potential, like someday they'll get there, right? And I did that like a good portion of my life, so I don't blame people for like, I know they can get there. I believe in them. You don't know, man, but that's a lot of suffering you're asking for. It's not a fun road to go down, the road of hoping that person, like seeing the potential in them and, believing that someday they'll get there. It's really tiring, it's really draining, and it doesn't feel good. But I mean, I went down it, and so I can't blame people for being in that and being on that road, and going down it. And that's what you guys are writing real quick. Crazy, it was fine. It was just something I created. Blondie, what's up, baby? Hi, guys. Okay, the cards were just speaking. Ciao. Okie dokie, so I'm glad to meet you. Chow. Are you a guy or a girl or what? I'm just curious because I don't think I know. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm confused if we've already talked about it or it should already be known in what we've said. But are you? With my tired mind, I want to know quickly, please. And if it doesn't matter, fine. It doesn't matter. But I'm just curious. Learn to let things go. It's hard, but I know. I'm proud of you, girl. I'm very proud of you. I know how hard that is. And I mean, I'm not your exact person in your exact thing, but I've been through stuff and I can imagine or I get a good idea of kind of, what it feels like. And I am very proud of you for being in the process of breaking away from that and everything. You're an amazing girl too, dude. Amazing. You actually remind me of me. Just kidding. But really, it's why we get along so good. You know we do. But I'm telling you, the world's a lot bigger place than the guys are just that we've seen already. And when we value ourselves, that's when you start seeing guys that value you more come along. And the thing is, like this person I was talking about earlier, you come across a guy, okay, say you're breaking away from this one and you come across a guy and they're like, oh my gosh, so freaking cute and oh, they're so funny. But then boom, they do this thing and you're like, oh shoot. That's exactly the thing that I know I'm not going to be okay with. Okay. So you might want to, I don't know. So I kind of got to the point where I don't even want to tell them so much what I want and what I like because I've seen it happen so many times where, okay, they'll be what they need to be for you for now. And then once you're living together or whatever, it all changes, they relax. And so honestly, in a way, it's almost better to just let them be how they're going to be and let them show you what they're going to show you. And then be okay, I'm not going to try to change this, fix this, make it a certain way. There's a difference between you're already together or whatever, you're already kind of invested in this and things come up and you want to bring it up and try to work through it and try to grow and heal together. That's different. But when you're very first meeting somebody, if they're already doing things that you're not going to be okay with, if it's hard, right? But I promise, if you're yeah, I don't think this is going to work, okay? Da, da, da. And then the universe be all right, okay. She's got that down. She's not just settling. Okay, let's step up the game for her then. How about this one? And I swear, if you come across a guy and you see something you're not going to be okay with, just let that person find somebody that does match up with him better. Because there's someone else. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means them and somebody else would match up better. And there's somebody else out there that you and them would match up better, And it's just about being picky. And if you're picky, it's you're going to get better stuff coming, right, to you. It might not be perfect still. I mean, it's life, there's stuff, but it's okay. I don't know, anyone I meet that I get really interested in, obviously, like, I picture it going really good and like lasting forever and everything. But I'm also very aware that it might not. But I'm picturing it going good and I'm planning for it to go good. Because if you're planning for it to mess up, you're not giving it a full chance. So I give it a full chance and I'm planning for it to go good. And I'm very relaxed these days, but there are certain things that I don't want to deal with. I don't like to deal with a lot of drama. I need somebody who can, like, really, like, just, if something comes up, I want to be able to say, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And they go, oh, blah, blah, blah. I go, oh, okay. And we continue on. Not, hey, blah, blah, blah. And get all upset or like, well, like, never mind there. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, I can't say anything. It's just, I don't know, be picky, be a little picky. And I feel like the universe will send you like leveled up people, I do. Okay, K-pop's supposed to come back to that timestamp to hear her reading, and I've been talking for like an hour about other stuff. Okay, hold on. I'm learning to let things go, but I know for myself it's for the better, or I might not be. I feel better when I'm not hanging on to for me. Dell, are you in Vegas? No, but cool name Dell. I had an Uncle Dell when I was little. And I knew another guy named Dell too. Wink, wink. Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding. But he was really cute. He was really cute. Okay. Anyways, let's see. You guys are like, oh my goodness, Kathleen. Single and available rather than just settled but dissatisfied in a relationship. Exactly. And the other thing is this. When this is the weird thing, but when you're pretty happy on your own, you still want to be with somebody, but in general, you feel pretty good on your own. Honestly, there's less people that you can be just as happy with. So it's kind of weird, huh? Like the truth is, if you're unhappy on your own, you're going to probably be okay with somebody that's doesn't even have to be all that great, because it still feels better than when you're alone, right? So the happier you are on your own, there's going to be less people that can kind of keep you at that level. And who wants to be with somebody else and be even less happy than they are when they're on their own, So, but it's definitely, I feel like it's definitely, I would rather be happy on my own and have less people that I'd be happy with too. What am I talking about? I'm like a big old riddle. But it doesn't make it super hard. It just makes it where I feel like the universe will send you more like kind of like leveled up people, and it'll like protect you. It's interesting how it does. And sometimes it might test you just to see, like, okay, are you still like, like not just going for whatever? It's like, nope, nope, nope. Like, I know what I want, and so the universe is like, okay. It's like it wants you to want good things for yourself. The universe wants you to like know your value and know you deserve good stuff and to not settle for less. Hold on. We talk about this a lot, Kathleen. Yes, I get it for sure. A lot of struggle too, and tragically for me, it's happened already. Oh, you're a guy. Wow, I'm behind in the freaking chat. Dude, I need to catch up. Okay, 1 second, child. Blah. Okay, hold on. Oh man, shocked that you didn't realize that based on my commentary. Well, you're talking to me and Chrissy here. Me and Chrissy, like, we're like those girls that like, we get along better with guys in general than, like the other day, I worked on my car with, my two neighbor guys, these two guys on the street. I had like the best time ever. I grew up with my brother. I love talking to guys, hanging around guys. It's just the stuff I like to talk about. It's not drama. It's not stupid stuff. I'm sorry. And Chrissy's the same way. And me and her, we get along really good together. We hung out in person a little bit ago, and we get along really good together because we're both the same way. Like we're both kind of like girls that would rather hang out with guys. And and so yeah, you kind of like blend in with us, I think. Chaw. Yes, yes, child, that happens. Yeah, you gotta just like. There's all these quotes about when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Like, don't try to like, and don't like fall in love with potential. Like, go by what you really see. And then another thing is like, everybody should really just be themselves from the beginning. Like, I literally exactly how I am with you guys. If I met a guy that I like really liked tomorrow, I would be this exact way with him. I would say everything I said tonight with him if it came up. But a lot of people really will, and I maybe I did that back in the days, but a lot of people will really try to put on like their best selves, in the beginning. But that's stupid because just be how you're going to be from the beginning. That way, the person is falling in love with how you're going to be, not falling in love with this show. And then when you actually get together, like now you're different. It's like no wonder there's like fights and arguments now because what? It's like a trick, just be how you're going to be from the beginning. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I sort of like things would be so much better, but a lot of people they want that person to like them, and so they be in their like very best behavior and try to do everything a certain way, and then it's like, okay, cool, we're together now, I can relax. And the other person's like, what? Where the heck did the person I like fell in love with go? you know I don't know. Da-da-da. Hold on, I'm reading your guys' stuff. You're from the US? Very cool. Chaw, we are too. I'm from California. Chrissy's from California too. We're both California girls. Yes. Yeah, I definitely had my times back in the days. Yeah. On with the show. Chrissy is usually very minor things like modifying certain disagreeable behaviors or other minor things. Yeah. You don't flex? Moonfleck? Hmm. Some women do worse for sure. I'd rather be alone than around people who make me feel alone. Troy, that's a very true thing, man. I have been around that. I've been in a relationship like that where um it was the exact same thing as you're saying. Like I literally, it was so sad, man. Bad feeling, isn't it? Where with them right there, you actually feel more alone than when you're on your own. It's such a sad feeling. I can remember that so like long time ago. I'm like, heck no, like forget that, man. I used to also stay in stuff way too long. It's fine. Thank you. Look at you. Hey, we should do your little reading, huh? Okay. Um, okay, whoops. What am I gonna do? I think I should, I think, what am I gonna do? Help me. Let's think. Okay, let's just sum up K-pops and then we're gonna read Ankita, Krizzy, Chal, stuff like that, okay? Stuff like that, you guys, okay? Let me just finish a couple cards for K-pop real quick. And then we'll do that. We're so off tonight, like talking, but it's okay. Good stuff, right? K-pop. Alrighty. She's not gonna like this either. Okay. Oh well. Okay. Love you, K-pop. If you're watching this, let me write down the new timestamp. Um, what is it? What the frick? My eyes. What's the time, guys? Can somebody tell me? Is it 180 something? Is that like 3 hours and 3 minutes, maybe? I think so. Okay. All right, girl. K-pop. Okay. So these are the pink cards, and they really believe in love. Okay. All right. This is what I hear. This is what the cards say. Ace of Pentacles. Why are we doing this? I'm going to ask why we're doing this. I see something new. Judgment. I hear it's time. I see this King of Wands is you. Like, it's time to, like, step in your power and stop being even in... Okay, I feel like the Queen of Wands, in this case, it's King of Wands because the Queen of Wands wants to care so much. She wants to believe and trust in things and give people, like, the benefit of the doubt and picture the best in them, okay? But this King of Wands is a little more, like, forget that. Like, I'm gonna go off of what I'm actually seeing, okay? And I feel like, it's like, but, you look out into the future and it's like, there's so much unknown and it doesn't feel good, the thought of like this at least you know. And looking to the future, maybe with something new, is like, it's like scary. It's like unknown. Like, what if it's not even out there? What if there isn't even anything else out there? Okay. But I hear if you just give it a chance with this Ace of Wands, just one little tiny, like, chance, like, and see that there's so much else out there. There's so many people out there, so much else out there, so many people out there that would really put in the time and the work and the effort to build something with you that would show up in this Knight of Pentacles energy, like proper, okay? Like, not, goodness, Lilith, do I need to take off your necklace? I feel like Lilith energy is just so like, but I hear like not in like a little, why do we want to say this? Like a little boy way where like, I mean, people grow, people heal, but I feel this energy of like this person, would already show up that way. You don't have to help them grow up. Like, they're going to show up as a knight already, solid and like proper and ready to like do this for you, not scared, not hiding, not running away. Like, actually show up for you. Like, you'd be surprised, okay, if you take that chance. The Page of Cups. Why this reading tonight? 8 of Cups. I'm not picking the cards on purpose. To me, it looks like walking away from something even though you feel a lot. Hold on. This is getting really long. Okay. Let me go through this real fast. So, okay, I hear like, this communication that you've been waiting for. Okay, that comes in, this communication you've been waiting for to come in. You've been waiting for like a really long time with the Temperance card. It's been going on a really long time, okay? waiting for like this King of Pentacles that, has everything you want, right? Waiting for you and him to like come together like in union, and you guys live your happy ever after little fairy tale dream, your Ten of Pentacles life there. Sorry. Ten of Pentacles life there. I hear like you want that though. Okay, if that's what you want, like that life, that energy, that feeling, okay, like it's time to kind of like look out into the world, ball in your court, ball in your hand, like, and make a decision with the Two of Wands, okay? Like to really look deep inside yourself. Like, what would you tell K-pop? What if it was me? And I was like telling, what if like I had a guy that I the same experience that I had as you, and hold on. Had the same experience as you, and I told you like, oh, but I feel this and I felt that with him, and I want to do this and I just can't do that, and I just know this, I just know, but it's been like, whatever, a couple years since I've heard from him, and I'm like, I've got readings though, and sometimes it shows this, but then sometimes he's back in this energy, and it goes back and forth, but I just know, someday, and I believe in that, like, what would you tell me, really, K-pop? Would you tell me, would you tell me, like, keep going for it, keep believing in it, I'm sure it will definitely happen? Or would you say, hey, K-pop, listen to this. Remember who we were talking about the other day? Remember the girl that we were talking about? K-pop, I hope you're listening. So, at least tomorrow. There's a girl that me and K-pop are aware of. I'm not going to say names, but that comes into my channel and stuff, and other people's channel. And there's a guy she's very much, like, drawn to. And she feels very much to him, and for him. And it's a very strong feeling. She can't, like, stop thinking about him, and she very much wants to be with him. Very much. She probably pictures great, amazing things and probably felt crazy, amazing stuff. Let me tell you a little side note, guys. Sometimes, you know what I found? When you feel very strong about somebody, I feel a lot of the times there's something you're meant to experience with them, okay? I've found in all my thousands of experiences that when you feel something very strong, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to be together forever. It can be that there was something very important to experience with them. So it had to be like so strong to make sure you felt that with them and stayed to experience that. Like a self-love lesson is one of the biggest lessons you can learn. And how are you going to feel that self-love lesson? How are you going to get that? By maybe feeling so freaking strong about somebody that's not giving you what you deserve, and you have to let it go. You decide to let it go. Not have to, you decide to. That's self-love. So it makes sense to me that some of the situations where somebody is so in love with somebody and they feel so strongly about them and they see it and they know it and the universe shows them all this stuff and everything, it's like meant to be, they know it. Some of those situations are ones where I feel like it's such a strong feeling because it takes like the ultimate, it's like the ultimate act of self-love to be like, I haven't heard from them in years, I think I'm going to choose me. and let this go. And it's like, wow, that's like the ultimate act of self-love. So I feel like sometimes when it's that strong, strong feeling, it's like about that. Anyways, you know the girl that I'm talking about that very much wants this guy and very much feels very big things for this guy. You yourself, K-pop, was telling me the other day that you think she should just let him go, that she deserves more. Because this guy he always comes back to her, okay? But he is currently away from her. Okay, I guess he's with somebody else right now or whatever. But the cards show that someday he's going to come back towards her. Okay, but you yourself said you feel that she deserves more. I don't know. So I just feel really take a look inside yourself and what would you tell me? What would you tell her? What would you tell other people that you really care about in the exact same situation? I see this card is dealing with something. And honestly, I feel like I see dealing with something that you don't necessarily have to deal with. Like, I don't know, maybe these sticks are just there. And he's like, yeah, like I feel like he's dealing with something that maybe he doesn't even really have to deal with. Okay, and I see the Seven of Swords like being smart about things. Okay, and maybe some changes taking place and really like, that really bringing you like, well, doing that by stepping into your power, and then that really putting you even more into your power by doing that as well. Okay. The High Priestess. It's interesting that all this came out tonight. It's weird. What was Noah's little reading? So she kept sitting there as the Empress looking at love with him. And he wasn't paying attention to her. He was distracted by other stuff. But it's like he wanted her to know that don't worry, that like he doesn't take his eyes off you or whatever, right? How much does he care? Like, I don't know, guys that really feel like a lot, even if there's a lot going on, they're going to do what they need to do to get and to keep the girl that they want, I feel like this is not a great reading. Okay, 9 of Wands and Justice, and we'll just end it right there, okay? Just some things I feel like the universe is saying, it's just some things to kind of look at, to be aware of, maybe, spend some time kind of reflecting on, and is that stuff you want kind of like lingering like in your energy and stuff, and it's kind of up to you to figure out what is the thing to do or not to do, and maybe you already know, and that's what you want to keep doing, and that's fine. Because no matter what tarot says or a tarot reader says or whatever, you always do what you really feel best yourself doing. Okay? But that's the reading that I got. And I do still very much want to hear from you what the other reader said. Because you said they were getting a lot of the same stuff from my readings. And I'm curious to see what else all they said. Okay? Love you, K-pop. I do. Okay. So, let's see. So, Ankita, is that who we were going to do? I've seen women do worse for... Uh-oh, already read that. Girls that like to hang out with guys, but we like to hang out with each other as girls. Yes, exactly. And do you think they helped you work on your car out of their passion for cars? Well, the one's gay. He just likes to be around people. He actually loves cars too. His dad, I think, was a mechanic or something, and he used to work on cars. So yes. And the other one, I'm not sure. We'll have to see what's up. Okay, because there's a situation. We'll see what happens. Okay. We'll talk about that later. Okay. You still alive? I was at the office. Sorry I left. Oh, no worries. Oh, you're free. Okay. All the women I've ever worked with have told me it's so much better working with men than other women. Yeah. I don't know. I literally feel that. I don't know. In general, unless it's girls that are like the same kind of girls like that, like Chrissy said. Nope, we got you. 1 second. Now there may have been helping you being that you were all friends as neighbors, but I assure you being a female in distress didn't hurt. Right? That's how like I've gotten some of my guys like out in my driveway with my car hood open and I've got a hammer and scissors and some duct tape and I'm like the one guy that the one that I was telling you that one of the first ones that was so crazy amazing that got like violent or whatever, so I stopped seeing him. Um, that one actually, we even talked about it later. He's like, you just got me when I'd see you like out in your yard, like with duct tape and scissors, like looking at your battery. Like, oh shit, what's she gonna do with that? Let me go help her. Yeah, and it was really weird. It actually was through cars that my we were like neighbors for 5 years. Thank you, Ankita. But we were neighbors for 5 years. I didn't know for 5 years he liked me. I didn't even know. I mean, I guess I kind of knew, but I didn't like him. It was weird. He actually like grossed me out. I was like, I almost moved because of him because I just didn't like being by him. He was the next door neighbor and I just didn't like it. It was weird. I felt weird. But so like he helped me several times with like car stuff and yard stuff over the years. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home, go away. And then one day I had a big car problem and he was there again to help and it was so freaking weird. I turned around at this one point and he turned around too and it was weird. Suddenly, I went from ew and stay away to like, oh my gosh. Like, we looked in each other's eyes and something freaking like magical happened. I was just like, it was like a like pause moment in time. It was just like, what the frick? Some weird magical moment. And I was just like, okay, like whatever that was. Okay. And I went inside and he went home and I could not stop thinking about him. And he became the cutest freaking thing in the world to me and I was obsessed with him. So weird, huh? Yeah, so things can definitely change. Like, I don't even know that happened. He ended up being somebody that I couldn't stand, almost moved to not have to live by, to the most amazing guy ever. Crazy stuff. Weird, huh? Anyways, okay, let's see. I'm sorry. I'm reading for you right now. Put your question. Ankita, question. Let's go. Sorry. Now. I must read for you now. Isabella, but you're not the one, Isabella. Isabel. Very nice to meet you, though, and see you. Have you been in here before? I like all those pretty emojis. Thank you. Where all my Diddy disciples? What? Have you ever? What are you talking about? Somewhere some people will try to drag you towards it anyways. Try. Have you ever just noticed something is off key in life? Someone or some people will try to drag you. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. A lot of interesting things in life, and I think I've kind of experienced a bit of everything. But definitely try, yeah. Weird, huh? It's interesting if you like observe stuff. I swear you can become like just so like observe and reflect on things. Like you become really like wise and stuff. Okay, I have to rewind. No. Oh, he's just kidding. Thank you. Look at that pretty star. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. You guys are all so funny. Okay. You guys. Can you pose my question? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it tonight. It's such a weird live. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Sounds good. Put your question. I'm going to do it now. Boom. Here we go. Let's get cards of the night. Heaven and Earth Tarot. They love saying what they think. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So if the cards show what? So if the cards show this guy returning to her, I can ensure the cards he will leave her again at some point in the future. If he was distracted by other stuff, it's called women. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, someone actually said that to her in a reading recently, that if he did come back, he would leave again. Okay. Imagine Dragons? Yes, I do, actually. I do. You know what my favorite song by them is? That one that goes, shoot. It's like, oh, gonna give all my secrets away this time. Don't need another perfect life. I love that song because I like realness and rawness, if you haven't been able to tell. I love just being really like open and real and raw. And I don't know, it like actually like excites me to like authenticity and like rawness and stuff. And so I love that song. It's just about like, I'm going to give all my secrets away. It's just like not putting on a show anymore, just laying it all out and like the freedom that comes with it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, no. Okay, will R be my friend again? And I do like him, so if anything regarding that. Okay, let's see. Do, 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 do. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so am I married? No. Nobody wants to marry me. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I warn people every time. I tell them, do you really want to do this? I actually tell every guy that I meet. I'm like, listen to the Katy Perry Dark Horse song before you get to know me, please. I'm not kidding. Okay. Never gonna get a guy now. For giving all my secrets away. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. So this is for Ankita, and we're asking about R. So R. First is asked if he's going to be your friend again. Is R going to be Ankita's friend again? Ankita's wanting to know about R. About R. Is R going to be Ankita's friend again? Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know what happened. I kind of see this Knight of Wands energy. I kind of see somebody like kind of like maybe, I don't know what happened. I feel like somebody maybe like thinking they were like standing in their power, or maybe standing up for something or themselves, or maybe just coming across with some kind of strong energy, some kind of fiery like energy, just maybe some kind of battly like argumentative or fighty kind of energy, something like that, right? And then it leaving like you guys kind of feeling like not so great, right? Like it all maybe happened kind of swiftly, okay? So maybe something happened between you guys and it just kind of like went south, like boom, kind of maybe, okay? And left you guys just like kind of feeling like not so great. And then here in this like Nine of Swords energy, like, I don't know, maybe like, hold on, okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm not saying you won't be. It's just kind of giving me the energy first, okay? I guess I'm doing a tiny bit more than my little bitty short reading, free reading for you because you've been on here like the whole friggin' time, back and forth and sending all your little gifts and everything. So I'm just doing a little bit more. So just hold on, okay? This is kind of just going over what's going on. And like this makes sense. You're in this like energies on your mind a lot and you're not feeling very good, okay? Like you're sad, you're like, but I want him as my friend. This is you right here in this energy, okay? So hold on. So that's how they are. So how are things gonna go? Are they gonna be able to be friends again? Hold on. Okay. Do you guys see each other sometimes? Like, is it any place where you are around each other and maybe like before you would interact there, but like now you're not or something? Or do you just not see each other anymore? I'm curious. Oh, I didn't know you were still here, girly. I saw that you messaged me. I saw it popped up on my thing, so I'll read it. Were you here the whole time, girly? I love you. I don't know if you were here the whole time. Um, I think it was around 3 hours and 3 minutes. I think if I'm counting right, when I finally like did more cards. Because we went talking for a long time. Okay. He doesn't want to be friends during someone we laugh with all. Okay, so you guys work together? Okay. 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 Because I see, like, when I'm asking if you guys are going to be able to be friends again, I see this energy of, like, around each other, but not. It's a Three of Pentacles, but what I'm hearing and feeling is around each other, but just, like, aware of each other, but not interacting so much, okay? Because there's still, like, this, like, kind of like defensiveness maybe on like his side. You know, you said he's like hurt, right? So it's like he's still got this like defensiveness. But look, I do see the devil and I hear like don't let that fool you though, okay? Because death card. I feel like this defensiveness and this hurt that's going on, this defensiveness is going to like come to an end and a new door will open where Three of Cups, where things will feel good and you'll have good times together again, okay? So let me ask a little bit more, but it does look like you guys will be able to be friends again. What will help them be able to be friends again? The Emperor. Okay. What will be able to help them be able to be friends again? Help you guys be able to be friends again? God, I can't talk. The Emperor. I feel like the way this is like handled. Okay. Okay. This is what I hear. I see handling something in a very like strong way. okay? Like a secure way, even though there is a lot of emotions involved. I feel like that will like kind of like it's not what he's expecting, and it will kind of like surprise him, and that's like kind of like a key to helping to kind of get this like kind of mm, the key that um, it's kind of like the work that makes the results you want happen, okay? Um, like this. Like, okay, I'm feeling energy of not being super, like, coming across super, like, needy, clingy, like, but I want to be, I don't know how you are with him, but not like, but I want to be friends again. Come on, can we be friends? Like, come on, you know, da, da. Not like that, but more like, in this, let me ask more how. Right now, I'm just getting not so much in this very like emotional way, okay? Because I feel like he's going to expect that. He expects that. I'm not saying play a game either. Hold on. It's not like that. Oh, no. Don't. I almost dropped the whole deck. No, 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 no. Okay, I think you just got to be careful with things. So it's not playing a game. The cards almost fell. It's just about being careful, okay? Like, I'm getting so tired. My eyes are like, okay, gotta get off soon, huh? I'm like tired. Magician. See, yeah, you gotta be careful with things, and it's like, it's up to how you like kind of do it and go about it, okay? You guys can definitely be like friends again with the Four of Wands, okay? It's all about how like it's handled. Like you guys, like you guys, whatever, you have the tools to like make this happen, and things feel good and you be friends again, but it's in the way it's handled. Hold on. Okay, so if not like emotional, what do you mean by that? Okay. Okay. All right. The thing to do, okay, is this. Like, I feel like it needs to not, your any interactions with him at all, whether it's in person or text or any way you interact with him, needs to not be, like, texting is not probably be too much, but just like any interactions kind of not stuck on the old stories, even if he's hurt because of them or whatever. Not keeping bringing, just don't keep bringing things from that up. Don't keep them like stuck in that. Okay, stuck in that. Um, get like kind of like the bigger um, I don't know, like have the focus be on I don't know the world, like not on that, on like more things, like bigger things, like open it up, like if you guys have interactions, don't just be in that energy of, oh yeah, I know this happened or whatever, and I know it doesn't feel good. Like, don't let that be the energy you guys keep getting in or keep feeling when you interact. Like, um, okay, I'm aware that some people don't like when you kind of act like things are normal when you guys have been through stuff or they felt stuff. Okay? So you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, like nothing, he'll think you're crazy. But you to be like, to like kind of move on from that happened. Okay? Even if you need to talk about it again someday, you can. But to get like the ball kind of rolling with your guys' friendship again is about kind of, you know, bringing other things into the picture. Like if you guys do interact at all, if you do send a message, like just kind of slowly and lightly about like other things. So it's not just keeping him in this memory of what was felt and how he hurts and blah blah blah. Okay, it's like that stuff has got to be like walked away from, okay? Like you can't just like sit and like dwell on this not good stuff that happened and not good stuff that was felt. It's like getting back to that friendship, getting back to that connection that did feel good. And you can't just stand there and stare at it forever. So it's like, it's like that's the way to like best get out of this and get back to being friends. Let me read what you wrote and then I'll try to see if I can get more specific. My eyes, I'm getting really tired. Hi, Deal. 1 second, okay? I'm sure I can. Just 1 second. I would have been so deeply hurt to lose him. I could cry right now. Happy poop. Oh, I didn't see the happy poop. I love that one. Isn't that the golden one? Thank you for that. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for that. Dang it, I missed it. I do love that one. Yeah, I do read comments, but man, I read them actually too much. I swear. I get so distracted and I talk like half the night. Um, yeah, I read them and it's bad. Hold on. Oh! I got it. Thank you. I was like, I'm not letting this poop get away. Not this time. Thank you for that. That's awesome. Hold on. So not bring past up. Yeah. Not in a way, fake way, like nothing ever happened, but in a we're moving on from this way. And he may not want to go back and like say as you become friends again. He may not want to talk about it and bring it back up and go into it. In general, a lot of guys like kind of don't want to sometimes. They just want to kind of like so if he doesn't I mean, if there's something you don't really need to talk about it about, and he doesn't like bring it up and want to go over it again, then just let it be. Just that Ten of Swords energy, wherever it is, wherever the, just like let those stories like be laid down to rest. Ten of Swords is like just let them go, let them be laid down to rest. Don't stay like stuck on that. Okay. Um, but if it does need to be talked about or you feel like there's something you really, really want to say about it or something someday, I wouldn't do it until like you feel like things are going along and stuff. I feel like to get things going along, it's best to kind of like stay away from it, you know, and just start to work in, yeah, the little happy moments, little funny moments, little just like, oh, this or that, nice things again. It sucks when stuff like that happens because there's a period of time. It's like this transition period where it's not going to feel the same as it was, and it sucks. But it can get back to that. It's just you have to be okay with that. There's going to be a stupid period of time where it just doesn't feel really good. Like I might even like try to say something nice and he doesn't even like respond in a very good way, but don't get all like offended or hurt by it. Just be like, of course, it's okay. He's gonna like feel that way. He's probably gonna respond that way sometimes right now, but I'm just gonna stay. It's hard. But I'm gonna try to stay in like decent energy about it, like respectful, not like, hey there, buddy, old pal. Not like all like fake, like nothing happened, but like you're going to keep that like decent energy. And even if he doesn't respond in the best way, you're going to like give it a little bit. It's not like 5 years later you're still trying and still being stupid, like whatever. No, you're over that. But like, for a while you're going to be understanding and be like, okay, I understand he's hurt. So I understand that for a little bit when I'm trying to like get things going again, I may be met with not the best responses for a little while. That's okay. All right. Anything from this deck? More. It's that Knight of Cups again that we keep seeing tonight. I feel like he still feels and cares about you, at least as a friend and everything, okay? He still does, but he's not really showing it. He's got all this armor on, all protected and kind of turned away a little bit, okay? So this is definitely his energy right now, okay? It makes sense with the Justice card for whatever he felt or whatever, okay? So he's kind of like a little more reserved, sticking to himself a bit right now, okay, with the Hermit card. But things can change with the Wheel of Fortune. Things like the Chariot, there can be movement, movement with your guys' connection. What can there be movement with? What you see in regards to what he feels and what he shows you, what you see, what you actually get to experience again. Okay, as he I feel like as he moves through what he feels, and the way to do that is by seeing you and kind of like that, you know, the energy I'm talking about, right? It's not way fake, like nothing ever happened, but it's also not like, I know. Or when you're around them, like, I know, it's not like that. It's hey, hey, let me think, like what? It's like, shoot, you probably know better than me because you know him. But for me, I could picture something like, I don't even know what you guys do at work or whatever, but, I don't know, like maybe when you're close to him, like, I don't know, you drop everything. You're like, oh my gosh, I swear today is like driving me crazy. How's your day going? Ugh, mine's like driving me crazy, man. Ugh. And then, like walk off. And just, it's like, oh, you didn't bring up that. You're not like on this super sad, weird mood about it. You're not, can we be friends? It's just you said something and it was kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Like, I can't believe I did that. Or like, like, oh, duh, I forgot. You got to turn it on and make it work. Ugh, I swear, today I'm like, my mind's not even here. And then you walk off. It's just little things like that where he's like, oh, she's kind of normal. And I feel like those are the ways to kind of work back in. It's going to be a process, though. Okay, but it'll happen. It can definitely happen. Yeah. Princess of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like it can happen. I feel like you just got to be okay. That's a process, and you got to be okay with little bit by little bit by little bit. It's not just going to go from this to that. And you got to be okay with temporarily being okay with maybe not the best responses or reactions that you're wanting from them, and just kind of going with it for now. Okay, but this doesn't change lovers. Okay, but I do see that you can have a nice connection again with him, at least as friends. Okay, if it's like handled like the Magician and that way we're kind of talking about here. Okay, Ankita. Alrighty, that's for you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alrighty, I'm so tired, guys. Okay, let me see what I'm going to do. Who's here still? Hold on. I can't see almost. I'm getting really tired. Aww. You seem like very sweet, Ankita. I feel like you're very sweet. I think things can go really good again for this. So just try to like follow that, okay, and be patient with it. And I can see you guys getting to where it feels good between you guys again at least, and we'll start there, okay? And thank you for hanging out tonight, for coming back over and over. It was a different kind of live. We got way sidetracked with talking and personal stuff, but I don't know, lives go like that sometimes, and there's value in that too. Sometimes, things don't go the way we're planning, but they're meant to go the way they do. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with us and for everything you sent and everything tonight. It meant a lot. My voice is almost gone. Hold on. Yes, let's just start with that friend thing, and then we'll see where it can go from there, okay? Try to get that going back, and then we can look into more, okay, girly? I feel like it kept saying a process, okay? So don't try to push too hard or need too bad. Be okay with it being a process. The more you try to like relax about it and be okay, like, okay, this is going to take a little bit, but this is that important for me. Okay, let me see, okay? Like, it probably sounds crazy, maybe, I don't know, but I could see, I don't know how many interactions you guys have, but I could see the first couple reactions or the first couple interactions or anything, maybe not having the response that you would like from him. I could see after, I don't know, a few interactions, him starting to be like, okay. I could kind of see like, I don't know. It depends how things go and how things are done. But I know maybe it sounds like way too long or something, but I kind of feel like within a couple months is when you guys could kind of start feeling a little more like you were feeling before, more like friends. Okay. I feel like it's a process and a little bit slow of a process. It's not an easy thing to navigate, but it's like the timing really depends on how he actually ends up responding to things, how you respond to that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But I really feel the way to make it kind of happen, bring it the fastest, is unless he brings it up that he happens to want to talk about stuff already, like you just kind of like leave that for now. If it needs to be talked about in the future, great. But for now, just kind of leave that and just kind of, again, don't be fake and way out there, but just let him see you in like a normal light and with little, I don't know, little light reactions, and then over time kind of moving into maybe some little funny things, little nice, whatever, but just slowly and little. And I feel like one of the best things is what I said for the very beginning is it's just kind of like, it's kind of like that, oh my gosh, I'm such a dork type of energy. Because it's nothing about him. It's like you're talking about yourself in a funny, I kind of don't care way. Like you walk by him with your coffee cup or something, and you're like, are you freaking serious? I mean, I guess that's lying though, huh? Good. I don't know. Maybe you can think of things that aren't lying. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. Like, are you freaking serious? There's a bug in my coffee. Like, whatever. And take a drink. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? And you just keep on walking. Like, you're not even hanging out really, those first couple things. But you're obviously kind of talking to him. But it's like you're not expecting a response. It's more like you're talking to yourself, but also it's also for him, and he knows that, and you know that, but you're not, it's like there's no pressure for him. It's kind of like uh or you're walking by and you drop your pen and like you're already carrying stuff, you're like, are you freaking serious? And no, you're not wanting him to like pick it up for you. It's okay, you reach down and you get it and you're like, okay, here we go, and you move on. And it's just, he just like, you didn't pressure him, you didn't even say anything to him, but there was something with you in front of him, and you go on your way, and he's like, oh, okay, she was kind of normal. And then, maybe another time, like, hey, do you know, like, where they keep those dang blue folders at? Or whatever, no, I have no clue. Uh, okay. And you go on your way. So, like, no pressure and light and quick, but it's kind of building like each time. And then eventually more, but yeah. Okay. To see how that starts off. And I feel like it's going to eventually get to where it feels good again between you guys. Okay. Okay. Yes, 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 exactly. Okay. Okay. I know I need to get some sleep, but I need to know if Chrissy's still here. Poor Chrissy, my poor Chrissy girl. Like, she always hangs out with me forever, and then I end up reading for other people before her, and she falls asleep. You're not still here, are you, Chrissy, my girl? What about Chal? Is Chal here? I need to know if Chrissy or Chal are here. I'm not going to read for everyone. I need to first know if Chrissy or Chal are here real quick. If not, I want to know if Dill is here. And those are the only three people that I would still read for tonight. Chrissy, Chal, or Dill. Okay? And besides that, if they're not here, if they don't say anything in a minute, like, I'm going to go ahead and get off because I've literally... Oh my God, I was on 7 hours earlier, and then now I've been on almost 4 hours. That's 11 hours I've been on today, guys. Oh my gosh. It was like 7 in the morning, and then, dang. I only wanted to do like, my goal is to do like 3 to 4 hours in the morning and like 3 to 4 hours in the night. So it comes to about 6 to 8 hours, not 11. Oh my gosh. But we got off track. It's okay. Okay, guys, since I don't see Chrissy, let me write down Charles' name too. I want to read for Chrissy and Chal. The next time I see him, I'm going to do a little free reading for them. Just a little short one for Chrissy and Chal. Next time I see him. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me and Kita all friggin' night. Yeah, Chrissy probably went to sleep, poor girl. They all hung out with me like almost the whole night too. Thank you guys. I know it was a lot of talking, a lot of off-track personal stuff. I know K-pop's reading kind of got like, it sucks sometimes when stuff sounds like not, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, if your reading would have showed like, it doesn't look like you're gonna be friends again, I would have said it. I wouldn't have been mean. I would have been, I'm sorry, it doesn't look like it, it doesn't look like there's anything to make this happen. I would have told you. Like, I just can't lie. So when the cards come out a certain way, it's like, it sucks. And especially when I know it's not what people want to hear, especially when it's like a big donation reading, like, oh man, like, it really sucks. But I feel like if you say something different than what it shows, then what are you doing? You're just telling people what they want to hear. That's not good. I feel like it's a disservice. I feel like I need to tell them like what I really hear. And it's not just what like if it's things that I think as me, I tell them, these are my thoughts, like not what I'm hearing in the message. But when the cards are showing stuff too, it's not just my thoughts, it's what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling. And I feel bad when it's not what people want to hear, but sometimes it's not always what we want to hear. But it's not a bad thing, but I don't know. We'll have to, you don't know. Anyways. Okay. Alrighty. Hi, Morgan. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. It's been a long live. I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. go check out my videos, guys. I got a lot of pick a card readings. My most recent video was on manifesting. It's really cool. I do a little painting in it. It's really neat. It's a short video, but it's pretty cool how I do it. And I kind of explain the manifesting process, what I found to like, really like work best for me. And it sounds so funny because it's like I'm always like, oh my gosh, this and that's happening. But I swear, guys, I see the process. Like, I see the grand scheme of things, and I'm headed where I want to be. I just know it. Okay? So, I love you all. Check out my pick a card readings, my shorts, like them, comment on them, hype them, all that good stuff. And I'll be back on tomorrow, earlier in the day and also in the night again. This is my life now. This is all the work I'm doing right now. So, if you know anybody who likes tarot, have them come to my lives. Okay. I need more people. I need watchers, viewers, likers, all that good stuff, donators. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Anika, for all, and Kita for all those gifts. They